Yeah, I am. Okay, so you guys were on week 6 of your journey to Waterdeep here, still tracking down and following like the Cult of the Dragon caravan there. You guys stopped at a tavern in which you were able to like forcibly subdue like a group of adventurers, allowing your caravan to have a comfortable night's sleep. And along the way there, you met a gnome named Gemna with the same mission as you, as part of like an unknown organization to track down and monitor the Cult of the Dragon. The following morning, after breakfast, a body was discovered outside of one of the suspected cultists that appeared to be murdered. The cultists, a part of the caravan, suspected you all of murdering their compatriot, and upon threats of looking at their merchandise, they eventually backed down. The rest of the travel to Waterdeep was relatively uneventful. And upon reaching it, the caravan broke off into two parts. Lady Luell's merchandise was headed inside Waterdeep, but the cultist caravan was heading along the road that circled Waterdeep. You decided to have Carlon and Jimna tail the cultist while you concluded your business with Lady Luell and Eldrin. Once Eldrin reached the magical gates of Waterdeep, it broke his curse and he returned to being a humanoid elf, bestowed upon you a magical ring of protection. Lady Luell bestowed 1,500 gold and a letter of recommendation for your outstanding and exemplary service to her on like this 2 months of travel. You are now waiting information from Carlon about the whereabouts of the cult's merchandise. Okay? So that is where we will open up at, and what I will feed you guys is, it's probably about a day or so since Lady Luell and yourselves have concluded your business. And you guys are situated in like a run-of-the-mill lodge, right? You're situated in your rooms when you all hear a knock on your door. Thump, thump, thump. That's where we'll open up at. We change up some music. What would you guys like to do after hearing that thump, thump, thump on your door?
I'd like to roll for initiative.
Okay. Well,
I'm simply going to like put my hand over his hand as he's drawing his sword and just like lower my hand and shake my head no.
Gotcha.
And go that's who it is.
Gotcha. So as you
I'm just gonna chill in the back.
Okay. As you whisper through the door, you hear
Amber, Sir Gijo, Balin, it's me, Carlon. I've got the information that we need. Open up.
I opened a door.
Cool. So Carlin comes in and hold on, let me actually freaking. Oh. So Carlin comes into your guys' room and closes the door behind him. Before he closes the door, you see him like stick his head out, kind of look to the left, look down the right, down the hallway, making sure nobody was trailing him. Before he closes the door, as he says,
Hot dang!
What?
What happened?
It was like the perfect timing.
Oh my god. Okay, Canon, he is now Carlon. I don't know what happened.
He's like, what?
Oh god, that was hard.
Well, Amber, Sir Gijo, Balin, I managed to track down the whereabouts of the cult and their merchandise. It looks like that gnome Jamna took off on me. I think she was truly a part of a shady organization, but for whatever reason, she disappeared on me. If she comes back, I don't think we should trust her. But they are held up at a place called the Carnath Roadhouse. It seems to be an area for like some type of construction company that works on refurbishing a lot of these roads around Waterdeep. Now, I didn't get inside the place, but it seemed like all of those carts that you guys marked were parked outside, and some of their merchandise was getting taken inside this roadhouse.
Interesting.
Have you guys picked up any information while you guys were in Waterdeep about like Resmir, the suspected leader of this cult sect?
No, we have not. We just
Well-
arrived.
Well, that's okay. I've been asking around during my investigations, and I found out that the description that you guys provided me of that half dragon, that was the leader of the attack on Greenest, not Cyanrath, but a different one, right?
Hmm.
Was here not but a week ago. Perhaps she's still close.
Oh.
I think we're hot on their trail.
Do you have any idea where we should start?
I believe so. The Carnath Roadhouse is under the protection of the High Road Charter Company. They're a consortium of guilds and noble houses partnered with the Lord of Waterdeep to offer protection services for like construction companies and other merchants when they go out to the neighboring areas, because the area is crawling with different types of wolves, goblins, and the such. I think that we can make an introduction to like one of these hiring chapters of the High Road Charter Company. I've got an inn.
We have letters of recommendation from Lady Luo. You think it would come in handy?
Definitely. If you were to present those letters of recommendation endorsed by a high-ranking merchant such as Lady Luel, I've got no doubt whatsoever that you'll be hired on the spot. And perhaps then we'll be able to use that wit of right to go to the Carnath Roadhouse disguised as guards for their construction workers. Perhaps we'll be able to spy on them while we are there.
Ladies, what do you think?
Start.
Very well. When you guys are ready, I can take you to Ardred. He's going to be the one individual hiring you from the High Road Charter Company.
You guys want to find a shop or anything real quick before we go?
Grab some lunch. So actually, quick little administrative thing here. Does anybody want to quote unquote change any like their weapon masteries or switch anything about? If you have the ability to do so during this quote unquote little admin stop here. If not, totally okay, because we'll kind of do a little purchase thing as well. Is anybody interested in trying to purchase any potions? If you have enough gold. Yeah, I mean, you guys got a bit of gold on you.
I hoarded my gold. Don't spend it on anything.
But you should spend your gold if you want to. But if you guys wanted to take the time to look up some potions, just like go on like the D&D Beyond, open up another tab, and then just go to magic items and look at potions. You can buy a couple of potions while you are in Waterdeep before you head out.
I know cereals I want to.
Yeah, take the time to look up a couple. It's okay.
What's our rarity cap?
Rarity cap will be at rare. So you got common, uncommon, and rare. Those are the rarity types you can go up to. Yeah, if you add like a filter, it'll make it easier to find everything.
I'm just looking at the inventory right now. What you can add to your inventory.
I don't know if those show descriptions though. They
Yeah,
might.
it does.
Okay, that's good.
All right.
You can also pick up potions of healing, but remember there's a 6 potion cap of the same type. Right?
Okay.
That could come in handy.
Yep. Chill, dude.
You cannot restrain the baby. The baby will be free.
Rare potion of invulnerability. Cost, please.
Of invulnerability, I'm gonna say 2,500 gold.
Oofta.
You got 2,500?
No. Hence the oofta.
Woofda.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, I think I'll just save for now.
Okay. So Phelan's good with not buying anything. Sir Gijo, Amber? Did you guys
I'm good.
purchase any potions? No health, no potions of healing or anything like that?
I think it's fair now.
Yeah, I think so as well. Okay.
Can we look for that bow that we were talking about?
You'll stumble upon the magic item, like after combat encounters and stuff like that. You're not gonna be able to purchase like magic items from any shops or anything like that. Or at least that's not how.
Period.
Yeah, that's not how I'm gonna run the campaign. Okay.
Okay, 1 second.
Cool, off we get then.
Okay, cool.
Can I actually sell my half-plate armor that I'm not using?
Yeah, if you want to. Is it a regular half plate or yeah, that's what, 750 gold?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and add 750 to your inventory and take it out of your inventory.
Yeah, I did. Thank you.
Nice.
Okay, perfect. So you guys going to go ahead and continue on to the charter company?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So picking up some street food along the way there's plenty of different vendors as you're making the way. There's like freaking grilled squid, meat on a stick, and stuff like that. Like Amber, you see... That's exactly what you see, Amber. Anything of particular of interest? As Amber's like the foodie out of the group?
I'm gonna go get me a meat stick.
Nice.
Right here.
Nice. So
gross.
So you go ahead and pick up a couple of them. You start snacking on them. Eventually you all come upon a rather large shop. Carlon pushes open the door, and at the counter is a well-groomed individual. As he introduces himself.
Welcome, friends. My name's Ardred. Welcome to the High Road Charter Company. What are you here for? What business can we attend to? What deals can we broker?
We're looking for work.
Looking for work, eh? Well, we're always on the lookout for good guards and adventurers. It seems you all seem to be adventurers. What's your track record? You got any proof of prior victories or letter of recommendations, endorsements from anybody?
Fine.
Gotcha. So you all hand your letters of recommendation over to Ardred. He raises an eyebrow. Go ahead and roll an insight check for me for the group. We'll do a group insight check.
He got this water on his butt.
Natty!
Nice.
Damn it.
A-okay. So I got a 19, I got a 3.
It was a nat 20. I just have a -1. Just to preface that. That means I win no matter what.
Just to emphasize the natural 20. Okay.
I think our baby Carlin doesn't want Lady Amber to make her
Oh,
insight check.
the baby Carlon. No worries, because like the average would carry through. So you all watch at Ardred kind of lift up his eyebrow, read over your documents, and you can tell that he's probably impressed. Right? He returns your documents back to you as he continues.
Okay, well, here's the deal. You get paid at the end of the week, 200 gold. As long as nobody dies on your watch, we'll be able to bestow that payment. You'll have to come back here to collect. What do you say?
Can I barter for more?
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check for me. As you start to talk up like your group skills, even showing off Appa, that's sitting outside of the store. Go ahead and roll a persuasion.
11.
11. Ardred looks to you, Sir Gijo, as he says,
Listen, Sir Gijo, I understand that all adventurers have their nuances, but 200 is our starting price. As soon as you show your worth to me, we can talk about increasing in wages. But I'll tell you what, we've got a recent Roadhouse that's been on the lookout for additional bodyguards. It seems like there's been increase in goblin activity up there, and they need people to help protect them. It's only a couple of hours journey from here. What do you say? It can be your first task. If you prove yourself there, we'll think about a pay raise.
Son of a bitch, I'm in.
okay. You see Carlon look at all of you, giving you a very solid head nod, as if the plan is coming to fruition.
Where are we headed?
Ardred does turn to all of you once again. He says,
Well, now that you're in the official employ, you can come back to our equipment room and pick up any other shields or other weapons that you might deem necessary, either simple or martial. Is there anything that you guys are looking for?
so any weapons that you guys wanted to obtain, probably more so for our marshals, like short swords, long swords, and it's all mundane equipment. There's nothing magical here, but you can pick up your glaives, spears, etc., etc. Short bows, long bows, hand crossbows. Anything that any of you guys are picking up?
Is there anything better than a short sword?
A long bow is better than a short bow. It does more damage.
Short sword.
A short sword? You can pick up a scimitar. It does the same amount of damage, but it has a different weapon mastery, right? So if you're like dual wielding like a scimitar, or like a short sword and a scimitar, your Nick property lets you make the attack with your offhand instead of using your bonus action, which is really nice if you're looking to dual wield weapons. Yeah.
Do I need a mastery to do it? No.
You would need the weapon mastery for the scimitar. But remember, you can switch out one weapon mastery each long rest as your character's like practicing with it. So right now, I think you have 2 on weapon mastery and short sword and longbow. So you would have to switch out one of those weapon masteries.
I'm good then.
Okay, what about you, Phelan? Are you picking up anything?
Nah, I doubt that he's gonna have anything better than what I already have.
Okay, perfect. Okay, cool. So, Ardred gives you like a little bit gives you directions on how to get to the Roadhouse. And as he ushers you outside there, Carlin's there as he says to you all,
I'll keep doing digging here in Waterdeep. Try to establish connections. It was nice to meet all of you, Amber, Sir Gijo, Phelan, and I hope that you stop Resmir and whatever else evil this cult is up to. I'll do my part here and establish connections with the Harpers and the Order of the Gauntlet. Good luck to you all.
Alright, so imagine everybody's going to head towards the Carnath Roadhouse, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
What about Texas Roadhouse?
Texas
I want them
Roadhouse.
buns with them rolls.
You guys to go to the Texas Roadhouse. And sweet. So after a couple of hours of travel there, Appa trailing behind, what you do come upon is a very large building. A very large building with 2 big bulky doors. On the outside of this building, you see the 6 carts of the cult that you guys distinctively marked. A lot of their merchandise has already been offloaded, but there's a couple of the carts that still seems to be chocked full. The outside of the area is people are just kind of like wandering around, kind of meandering. You see a couple of what you seem to be commoners and basic tunics, things of that nature. They've got like a couple of like tools, etc., etc. Okay.
Can I search the carts for those people?
So you want to go over to some of the carts, Sir Gijo, to search for them?
Yeah.
Gotcha. So as you approach one of the carts, let's just say it's going to be situated just right next to this commoner here. The commoner looks at you as he says, "Oh, hey you, what are you doing? Shouldn't you need to check in with Bog Luck, whoever you are?"
Yes, we're just making sure these were the right carts to check into.
The right carts to check into? These carts have been parked here for the last 2 days. What do you mean?
Yes, we're part of their caravan. We fell behind though.
Go ahead and roll either persuasion or deception check for me. Phelan, Amber, you see Sir Gijo talking to this commoner that's kind of like checking him a little bit before the Colt's carts here. Anything you guys do? All right, I got your 10.
I wander around, see if I hear anything interesting.
Gotcha. All right, go ahead and roll a perception check for me, Amber, as you're kind of wandering around the outside of this roadhouse, kind of trying to eavesdrop. What about you, Phelan?
Nothing.
Are any of these commoners cultists that we can tell?
Well, go ahead and roll a perception check. Sweet. So you
We have an advantage against seeing if they're cultists or not, too.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
So advantage perception?
Yeah, for you specifically, since you're looking for cultists there. For 18, sweet. So starting with you first, Sir Gijo. This commoner kind of looks at you, Sir Gijo, kind of gives you a solid head nod before turning to his other compatriots to get back to whatever he's doing. You pull back the tarp on one of these carts, and you see that there's still like crates that are still sealed. The 3 out of the 6 carts have been completely emptied, with the 4th one almost like halfway done. You guys arrived here probably, I'm going to say, in the later afternoon portion here. All right. Amber, as you try to eavesdrop on some conversations, the name that kind of pops up for you the most is Bog Luck. You're able to piece together that this Bog Luck person is probably the superintendent of this roadhouse. And you, Phelan, are eyeing all these people on the outside, and they do not look familiar to you for any of the faces that you memorized in that 2-month journey.
All right, cool.
And Appa,
Well, guys, I think we're going to find this Bog Luck guy so that we can get this guard work started.
sweet. You see Appa just kind of situate himself like next to the side of the roadhouse here. He puts his little paws down and sets his little owl head down and lets out a soft coo as he can finally relax and rest and probably sleep.
I'm going to give him a gentle little head rub and make our way inside.
I love how Appa just became one of us.
Okay, so let me erase some stuff here for you guys. And I'll paint you your scene. As you push open these pretty bulky doors. And inside you it's actually like an open air courtyard with barrels and stacks of supplies like everywhere. And
Wait,
you,
one second.
Phelan, are the first to enter, and you instantly catch the eye, or you instantly notice a face that is distinctly familiar to one of the cultists that you definitely saw in your 2-month journey. The rest of you catch, including you, Phelan, the burly picture of a very large half-orc with very long fangs, like incisors, and like a white paint almost like streaking his face. He's unarmed and just kind of in like a tunic.
Okay.
He's unarmed and like in a tunic as you all kind of enter this roadhouse here. He seems to just be in a conversation with one of these other commoners. This other cultist is kind of just doing his own business. What do you guys do?
I'm going to confidently stroll up and excuse myself while addressing Mr. Luck here.
Okay. Sir Gijo, Amber, you watch as Phelan goes to interrupt the conversation for Bogluck. What do you guys do?
I join her.
You join her? And Amber?
But I'll stay like around over here to share.
Okay.
Okay.
Per usual, I will hang in the back and be a fly on the wall.
Hang in the back and be a fly on the wall. Are you positioned right there? Okay, gotcha.
Where do you wanna?
I want you to roll a perception check for me. I want you to roll a perception check for me, Amber. And then hold that number. Okay, cool. So Phelan, you come up upon nice 17 upon Bogluck. He turns to you as he says,
Oh, yes, and how may I be of service to you?
Apologies for interrupting your conversations. I assume you are Bogluck, correct?
I am the superintendent of the Carnath Roadhouse here. Are you new hires, or are you here looking for work, a part of the Roadhouse?
New hires, sir. I will present my paperwork.
present your paperwork there that lists the names of also Sir Gijo and Amber there. He examines it. He looks at the seal, and knowing that it's from the High Road Charter Company, as he hands it back to you, Phelan, and he says,
Welcome all of you. We're very happy to have additional guards here for our workers. You can put your stuff up in those 2 rooms over there in the corner. Those are typically guard rooms for you guys.
As he points to 2 areas that I will unveil for you. So he's giving you kind of like 2 rooms here. All right, for you guys to situate yourselves. He turns back to you, Phelan, as he says,
Now, there's not much work going on for the rest of today, so if you guys travel from Waterdeep, I know it was a long travel. You can go take these stairs up here, enjoy yourselves a nice dinner from good old Gristle Pete, and then retire. In the morning, that's when our workers will be setting out. I'll be sure to send somebody to wake you up now, you hear?
Sounds like a plan. Thank you, sir.
Gotcha. Amber, with your perception of 17 over there, as you're leaning up against the wall, watching these commoners, keeping an eye on that cultist, what you hear behind you, however, are familiar voices, right? One voice very distinct. It's the same voice of the person that accused you guys of murdering their friend along the road, right? So it's another cultist voice. And amongst their conversation, what you hear is you, Amber, alone here. You can't make out the entire conversation, but you do pick out the words strong room, tunnel, lizard folk, and bog luck. So Amber, you explicitly are the only one that hears and makes out the words strong room, tunnel, lizard folk, and bog luck. From the same voices, you 100% know it's the person that accused you guys of murder.
So Beyonce and P. Diddy are behind this.
And you hear that voice from right here in this room.
Okay.
So yeah, Bogluck turns back to that commoner and gets back on with his conversation. You see this cultist here kind of like disappear into one of these rooms here. He does not seem to have really been bothered by you guys, as he was distracted by something else.
All right, well, I'm gonna go upstairs.
Okay, gotcha. So you go upstairs this way. Let me go ahead and unveil this.
I'm gonna ask if there's any
Actually, I'll do this.
any places for Appa.
You asked Bogluck the place for Appa.
Sorry, but any pets or animals, they must remain outside.
Okay.
You can. There's the stables that we have inside the courtyard probably aren't big enough to sustain whatever pet that you might have. Actually, is it a horse?
It's an owlbear.
The fuck? What do you mean an owlbear?
He's my faithful companion.
Aren't those things extremely dangerous?
He can be if he wants to. If we need him to be.
D&D.
Well, I mean, that's definitely that owlbear is definitely not coming inside here. And keep him on the outside, please. But my stable hands, if he is friendly, they can attend to him and give him some feed. You can talk to my stable hands just down there.
Right, as he points to this area here. Right, so
Phelan.
this area is like the stables where some of the stable hands are. Phelan, upstairs there, it's like a pretty long balcony. You just see other commoners and regular tunics and the such walking around minding their own business.
Where's this table thing?
The stable is
Table for food person.
on the other side. It's this stairway right here.
I'm gonna go towards the food.
Why does that not lead to just right there? Your stairs are confusing. You have like 3 sets of stairs that'll lead to the same place.
No, they don't. Here, I'll show you. But don't. So, let me erase this. As you turn and follow Amber. Right.
I don't like this map. It doesn't specify up or down.
Boop, boop.
Anyway,
There you go. Amber comes over. Sir Gijo, you're going towards the
Stable.
stable. Okay, gotcha. So Sir Gijo, as you go by the stable, you just hear like laughter. They're obviously the voices of kids, and
Adrian,
what the fuck?
you ripped the bat.
yeah, so obvious voices of children there. And as you push open that door there, they're just like they're tending to the haystacks, feeding a couple of the horses there. Anything they turn to look at you, kind of confused.
I'm gonna ask him if they want to see a friendly owlbear.
They all perk up in excitement as they hurriedly kind of nod their heads. They say, "Yeah, sure, definitely." Imagine you lead them outside.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, lead them all outside.
Amber, Phelan, as you guys approach like the cafeteria area up here, as you see Sir Gijo kind of escorting like a group of children outside through the courtyard. You see behind the counter in the actual kitchen is a very old man, white wispy hair. He's a human. He's like walking with a little bit of like a hunch over. There's plenty of people at these other tables. He seems to be fixing up like a pretty large pot of stew.
Does the stew smell delicious?
It does.
Mm.
It does smell.
Walk towards the food.
You walk towards the food. You can tell that he's been probably brewing this for a couple of hours now. And he's probably got extensive cooking experience. He seems to not have noticed you guys as he's just focusing on his brew.
I'm gonna walk over with like that whole sniffing motion, looking for what smells so good, and ask if he happens to be Mr. Pete.
Yes, my name's Mr. Pete. As he like kind of turns around, stirring his stew. He's just like, are you both hungry? Just have a seat at one of these tables here, and I'll grab you a good bowl.
Oh, that smells delicious! Absolutely. And I'm gonna.
I say thank you and sit down.
Gotcha. As both of you guys sit down, I want you, Amber and Phelan, to go ahead and roll perception checks as your ears are kind of open right now to the conversations happening throughout this room. As you see,
All I think about is food.
I am constantly on the
Okay, gotcha. Good rolls tonight, guys. So, information that you guys picked up as you're listening in on some of these conversations around here. You begin to hear like Gristle Pete almost kind of like muttering to himself as he's kind of like stewing. What you hear him say, man, these strange noises are always keeping me up at night. Damn rats. They seem to be scurrying about, moving things down below. Can never sleep well up here. Right, and so it seems it's more like he's griping to himself. But within a couple of minutes after that, he kind of stumbles over a very old, weathered smile on his face as he hands you two big bowls of stew. You see like bits of carrots, corn, some like beef cubes in there. It smells very good.
I'm gonna thank Mr. Pete
You're welcome.
profusely and dig in.
You're welcome, young lady.
Same.
Go ahead and enjoy. You see him actually,
I already start eating and say thank you.
instead of him going back to the kitchen, you see him actually pull up a seat between like across from you guys and scoots it up at the table, noticing that all the other patrons have kind of been taken care of. He looks at you and leans in for a second. You, Sir Jijo, make it outside with the rest of those children. And Appa's still there, kind of a little bit napping. What do you do, Sir Jijo?
I'm gonna let Appa know he has some friendly visitors.
He looks over at the children and kind of turns his head. He turns his head to the left, turns his head to the right. You don't know if he's contemplating about if they're the food or if they're planning on feeding him.
I'm gonna toss a piece of meat into his mouth.
Okay, Wump hands you a piece of meat and you tosses it. He jumps up and kind of like snatches it, and the kids are ecstatic at the demonstration of such a trained beast. Wump is the first one to kind of speak up amongst the other kids. As he says, what does he say?
I need a translation.
Hold on. I'm trying to find the right information. I lost it here in my notes. No, I got it right here. Okay, sweet. So you, Sir Jijo, hear Wump kind of pipe up, and he says, "This is probably the not the strangest things that's happened around here, but this is pretty damn cool." And you, Sir Jijo, catch that distinct. It's not the strangest thing that they've seen around here, and you can tell that a dancing or an owlbear that can do tricks is definitely abnormal.
I'm gonna ask him what's the strangest thing.
Yeah. Well, he turns to you, Sir Jijo, like obviously impressed from Appa, as he says, "Well, over the last couple of days, we've been working outside quite a bit. And a lot of this new merchandise that they've got coming in seems kind of abnormal that a bunch of road builders would need it to be locked up. I think it's the strangest things I've ever seen. Normally they
Do you
just
know where it was?
Well, they bring it into the strong room. It's just underneath the cafeteria there. But stuff like that doesn't really come around here too often. It's mostly just equipment and wood and lumber and things of that nature. After all, I mean, these guys just repair repair roads, repair bridges and stuff. Do you think we can go on a ride on that on Appa there?"
You can if you make sure he's fed while we rest that night.
Gotcha. So, Jijo, so you pick up information that this strong room is underneath the cafeteria. Okay, it's a critical piece of information that you pick up from Wump here. As the kids all begin to start like pulling on Appa's feathers to try to like climb up on top of him, and he seems to be taking it just fine.
He's used to it at this point.
Yeah, he's like Archer when he gets picked up by kids. He just lays there. Phelan, Amber, as Gristle Pete kind of leans in, he says, "Now, what are your two ladies' story? What are two fine ladies such as yourselves doing in a place like this?"
Hi.
Looking for work.
I see. Did you guys get hired as guards here, or are you looking to learn how to fix a road?
We're here for guard duty. Yeah, we traveled up with Lady Llewell and that entire caravan not too long ago. Got a great letter of recommendation that happened pretty quick.
Well, I haven't heard of this Lady Llewell bit, but I mean, if you've been on the road for many months, well, I can definitely be a challenge. I was once an adventurer too, a very long time ago, but I put down my sword and I took up the spatula.
Is it worth it?
We couldn't be more grateful.
Sometimes. But there's other times that I wish I can just go down below this cafeteria here and squish those damn rats that always keep scurrying about at night. But it's weird because it's not every night. And it's only after really large shipments come in too. Ain't that strange rat behavior?
That does sound pretty strange. You ought to get yourself a cat.
Maybe I should. That's the secret ingredient for some of my stews. As you see him like get up and head back over to the kitchen.
I'm gonna get bug-eyed and look down at this thing and then look at Amber. Do you think he put a cat in this?
Go ahead and roll an investigation check, both of you guys. As you kind of steer through some of your stew. Sir Jijo, the kids are all playing with Appa. Anything that you do?
Thank you.
Nice. A 19 and a 7. Gotcha. I'll take the average.
I mean, Appa to be good to the kids. They're going to be feeding him. And then I'm going to ask Womp if there's any way to get to the stronghold. Or if there's anything I need to...
Gotcha. He kind of looks. He's the one kind of on the back of Appa first and whatnot. He's kind of like standing on Appa's head, who seems to be like not minding it at all. As he says, I think Bog Luck is the only one that has a key. You can, if you need a reason to get in there, you can probably ask him. He's pretty kind, you know.
All right. Well, thank you. You have fun with Appa. Be nice to him. Don't pull his feathers.
Oh,
Or
certainly.
his...
And the kids all start swarming Appa again, who like rolls over onto his stomach, and they start petting him furiously.
Seriously.
He seems to be having a really good time there. You, Sir Jijo, notice that a couple of these other cultists that you're able to make out kind of come back outside into the regular courtyard here. What do you do, Sir Jijo, before I pop back over to Amber and Phelan?
I'm going to try to find materials that I could try to store in the stronghold. Give me a reason to get in there.
Say again?
They said that they store like work materials in there.
Correct.
So I'm gonna look for work materials to clean around to try to go in there.
Gotcha. Perfect. I love it. Okay. Go ahead and roll me a performance check. At advantage for me, okay? As you are trying to locate something that you think would probably be going inside the warehouse. Phelan, Amber, you guys poke through your stew, and you're fairly certain that there's no signs of cat. You can hear maybe a little chuckle coming from the kitchen there from Gristle Pete, as maybe he pulled wool over your eyes.
I'm gonna give him that sly smile and the finger shake and continue eating.
Okay. That performance was a 10. Okay. You, Sir Gijo, managed to pick up like a couple of tools, like outside, and you bring it in. And as you're passing by, with it, but you catch the eye of Bog Luck, who seems to be in a conversation with one of the cultists. The cultist looks at you, kind of narrows his eyes. Go and roll an insight check for me.
Hey.
A 15. A 15. So, Sir Gijo, you're fairly certain that this cultist probably remembers your face. It's not the one that accused you of murder and whatnot. That one seems to be not within sight, but you're fairly certain this guy has noticed you. While Gluck turns around, as he says,
Well, thanks for the help there, Sir Gijo. The warehouse door is unlatched. Go ahead and drop that stuff inside there. If you need any extra hands to start pulling more material from outside, just gather a couple of these workers.
yeah.
Sorry, he said the warehouse door is where? I didn't understand it.
No, I got you. So he goes inside here. Right. So you, Sir Gijo, are able to bring the material inside here, and what you find is that like the warehouse door is latched, but it's unlocked. You see like boxes upon boxes kind of stacked up here. A lot of it being food, and other fodder for the animals. There's another door within this room that you see another cultist sitting down in a chair facing the direction that you are. This door is padlocked, however. The cultist eyes you warily. Amber, Phelan, what are you guys doing as you are coming upon like the last bits of stew at the bottom of your bowls?
Now that I have food in my stomach, I relay the information that I heard about the lizard people in tunnel
Okay.
to Phelan.
Gotcha. So Phelan, you pick up on all that information of Strong Room, Tunnel, Lizard Folk, and Bog Luck. Everything that Amber managed to pass over to you.
And the fact that the person who accused us of murder was the one that was saying it.
He wasn't very nice, was he? Well, let's go see what Gijo's up to and see if he needs a hand.
Gotcha. So as you all go down, you hear like the voice of Sir Gijo having that conversation with Bog Luck. As you see him like with those supplies enter inside that warehouse. Do you guys go in as well?
I mean, I don't want to go in just empty-handed, but I am going to poke my head in and ask Gijo if he needs a hand.
Okay, Sir Gijo, what do you do? As this cultist is still kind of eyeballing you, not moving. You don't see any weapons on him either.
I'm gonna put down the tools and rush both of them outside with me. Where I got the other tools.
Okay.
Cool, okay, bet. Let's go.
Phelan, as you did poke your head inside there, you also notice the door that has a padlock in it that cultist seems to be standing by. You make out that he's probably a guard for that door.
Okay, bet.
I'm gonna relay the information I had learned from Walt about how there's a storage room. The stronghold room. I forgot what it was. Stronghold.
Bet.
And how often was the weirdest thing that they've seen.
Okay, so you all share your information. And I'm gonna say it's probably be like later in the evening now. The sun has definitely already set. You watch as those kids make their way back inside and back into the stable, where you see them begin to lay out bed rolls and things of that nature. So you guys got just like a couple of options here. You know, you can continue to kind of observe and wait as the time passes by. You do notice that that one cultist is still posted up for the last couple of hours here inside this warehouse. The other commoners are kind of coming and going, and Bogluck seems to have retired to his room, which you know is on the second floor here. You're just unsure of which room.
I'm gonna bring some food to that cultist and ask him if he wants to go take a break while I stand watch.
Okay, gotcha. Go ahead. All right, I gotcha. Phelan, Amber, anything you guys do?
I go sleep.
Say again, Amber.
I go sleep.
Okay, gotcha. Amber's gonna retire. For the night. Phelan.
I'll see if there's anything else that needs to go inside the storeroom.
Gotcha. So before you guys kind of all depart, you watch as Sir Jijo comes over to this other cultist with a bowl of food picked up from the cafeteria. The cultist looks at you, Sir Jijo, and kind of spits on the floor as you hold out that bowl. And he reaches out a hand for it. What do you do?
I'm gonna hand him the food.
So you hand him the food, and as you release, he pulls his hand back and it clatters onto the floor. He spits on it as he says, I know who you are. Get away from me.
I'm
I'm
sorry,
gonna
what's
poke
the
my head
problem
in
with
at
me?
the sound of the freaking bowl clattering. Did you just throw Mr. Pete's food on the floor?
The cultist gives you both like kind of like a dead stare, not saying anything. There are two other like commoners kind of in the room, kind of you can feel them getting very uneasy.
Very disrespectful of Mr. Pete.
Okay. Gotcha. Amber, as you're on your way towards the location of your room, you catch as one of these cultists like enters a room on the second floor. You have an go ahead and roll a history check, Amber.
History?
Yeah, go and roll a history check. See if you're able to recall something from your memory here, maybe.
Maybe.
14. Sweet. So you have a high suspicion that one of those rooms probably belongs to Bogluck. Okay, that are situated in that corner upstairs. The cultist like starts to motion for you, Sir Jijo, to go away. As he says, leave my presence. I've got a job to do. I don't know why you're here again. I don't trust you. Murderer.
God, are they still on that?
You murdered one of their friends died.
We already proved we didn't do it. They're just being bitch babies now.
Hi.
I'm gonna make my way
Hi.
over to our room too.
You're the baby. He said hi. Okay, you're gonna make your way over to that room as well, to your rooms.
Mhm.
Okay, gotcha. Sir Jijo, you watch as like Amber and Phelan seem to be like retiring for the night. You're still inside that warehouse with that cultist. He seems to be getting like more irritated by the minute of your presence.
Just gonna tell him, I don't murder anyone I don't want to murder.
Yeah, some of the commoners behind you guys speak up. Is this is like, oh, we don't want any part of this, but you're disturbing our work here. Could both of you gentlemen just chill out for a moment?
No.
I'm gonna slowly back off from the cultist and let him know that I could have easily murdered him if I wanted to.
That would be better.
Go ahead and roll an intimidation check for me.
And Taurus into the distance.
7.
Amber rolls her eyes because she knows what's going on.
Yeah, the cultist. You see the back of his eyes as he completely brushes off your threat. He kind of lets out a little chuckle as he says, oh, "Okay, little elf."
I'm just gonna walk off.
Okay. So you walk off. A couple of the commoners behind you start kind of like whispering a little bit, but it's more of like the situation. You probably suspect that they're going to maybe spread a little gossip amongst the other workers here tonight. Do you retire inside your... And do you retire as well to that same room that Amber and Phelan are?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So it was way later in the evening here. You guys choose to retire for the night, right? But there's also the opportunity for you guys to potentially like walk around still at night, perhaps being a bit more investigative if you so choose. Right? What do you guys want to do? Sleep throughout the night and wake up in the morning, or figure out something that you would want to do throughout the night?
I'm gonna sleep.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep lookout for him.
Keeping a lookout.
Can I use my disguised self as a commoner and make myself look like as a commoner or worker?
You sure can. Oh, hold on. Where's Gristle Pete? I moved him. Okay, he sleeps up there. Okay. Amber, are you taking the form of one of the commoners that was like just run of the mill walking about, or one of the ones that were working in the warehouse that Sir Gijo probably paints you a good picture for?
I'm gonna go as a warehouse worker.
Or one of the cultists?
Do I need their clothes?
No, like with the disguised self, it just doesn't hold up to physical inspection. So if like somebody, like if you disguise self and like you make like a robe or something like that, or like a hat, if they put a hand through the hat, it'll like whoosh, whoosh, it won't actually be there. But like from
a hologram.
Yeah, like a hologram. Exactly.
I will probably continue as a warehouse worker because I don't want to accidentally say something to make myself look cult if I can't repeat the right information to a cultist.
Okay, gotcha. So Amber, you disguised yourself as one of the commoners that Sir Gijo points out there. Sir Gijo, you're still up at night here, working out a game plan with your crew. Phelan, what about you?
I'm just gonna keep a lookout for anything that looks even vaguely suspicious.
Okay, gotcha. So let's go around the room here. Phelan, where would you position yourself? If
Under
at
the
all?
stairs, right here.
Okay, like under the stairs? All right, go ahead and roll a perception check. We'll hold it. Sir Gijo, what would you do?
I'm gonna take advantage of my Boots of Hall's track.
Okay.
I'm gonna start at the front door. And then it says only humanoids can wear these boots. While wearing the boots, you can choose to have them move tracks from boots of another kind.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I'm gonna make it seem like they're not my footprints that I'm following around while I'm searching.
Okay.
That you're not following your own footprints?
Okay. Gotcha.
So,
Are you trying to like make footprints leading like as in a misdirection, as if something's leaving the warehouse, or something?
no, I'm just trying to make it like someone's sniffing and was snooping around. So while I'm snooping, I'm gonna make it look like I'm following their track.
Oh, okay,
So
gotcha.
when they see me, I'm like, oh look,
Okay, cool.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I love it. And Amber?
I'm gonna grab some work supplies and make my way into the warehouse.
Okay, gotcha. So Amber, you make your way into the warehouse. Phelan, you notice that there's just a couple of these other commoners on like the balcony above you. They seem to just be like smoking a couple of cigarettes. One guy smoking a cigar. Like the night owls, not necessarily a night shift, just night owls. Sir Gijo, you watch as Amber enters the warehouse there, disguised as one of those commoners. Anything that you do? Or you stay like where you are on the map?
No, I'm gonna, I guess, eavesdrop on each room, see if I hear anything.
Okay, gotcha. Go ahead and roll a perception check. You, Amber, enter this room here. And it's probably like really late at night, probably like 3:30 in the morning or so, and you see that same cultist is there. He seems to be taking a light snooze on the table, so he is asleep right now.
Nice. So I had advantage on perception.
Nice, 24. Got it. So Amber, so the cultist right now is asleep, and there's no other workers inside that room with you, but you're able to successfully drop that material off. Go ahead and roll a perception check, Amber. Okay, and Sir Gijo, with that 24,
my roll sucks today.
I gotcha, natural one. Sir Gijo, you hear just like a light snoring coming from those rooms. You know that they are definitely asleep in there. And Amber, besides for the cultist that's sleeping there, that's all you're able to notice right now. But that door is still very much padlocked.
Is there anything on that table that he's looking at? Like, is there anything on the table he's sleeping on that, I could probably take a look at?
They're just like a couple of empty cups, like a couple of tools, like probably some pliers and things of that nature. There's nothing there that looks like a key. All right. But as you do approach closer to that table, go ahead and roll one more perception check for me. As you are a little bit closer to that other door. With that 10, you do hear like rustling, as if like boxes are being moved or shifted, beyond the door, beyond that door, right next to that cultist there.
Ooh.
And that's underneath where the kitchen is, right?
Correct. You guys
Where
are
the
right.
rat-
Correct. You are right underneath that kitchen. But you can tell that these are obviously like boxes and crates being shifted, not just like the skittering of little feet against like stone.
Okay.
Right, all coming from right here.
Okay. I guess I will leave the warehouse since I can't find anything else at the moment.
Okay. So Gijo Phelan, you watch as Amber comes back out and enters that courtyard.
I'm gonna make my way to what I assume is like a bathroom of sorts, just to make it look like I got up in the middle of the night.
Okay. So I'm gonna say that's probably like an outhouse and whatnot that you can get to.
Okay, so it's probably outside then.
Yeah, just get into the outhouse. There's nobody outside. It's pitch black. Appa is sitting there snoring.
Oh, good boy, Appa. Okay. I'm just gonna come over in this direction. Anything of note outside?
Nothing of note outside, but go ahead and roll a perception check, as I'm gonna say the outhouse is more situated over here. Right? As you see, like
over here.
I just moved you and went out. Nice, a 20 there. As you see, like the light of like a flickering candle on the second floor from outside where you are. And you see the distinct figure of Bog Luck, right? As well as that distinct figure, like you actually see them like in the outskirts of the window, right? You see Bog Luck talking to that cultist that accused you guys of murder, right? You see them engaging in a conversation. It looks maybe a little bit heated, but you're not able to make anything out because of the distance.
I will pretend to relieve myself and get closer to the wall to see if I can maybe catch anything.
You'd probably have to scale up. Did you want to attempt it?
No, I don't want to make noise. I'm just gonna go back inside.
Okay, gotcha. Sir Gijo, you watch as Phelan passes right by you again. Amber, same thing. Phelan passes right by. What are you guys doing?
Well, I'm still in disguise, so I can just act as if I'm working around this conversation to see if I hear anything interesting.
You don't know about the conversation.
So, Phelan and Amber and Sir Gijo know about your disguise, Amber, right? So they can pick out who you are amongst. Oh well, obviously because there's also nobody like out and about right now except for you guys, right? For say for the couple of commoners that are on the balcony, kind of smoking and stuff like that. But each of you guys have your own pieces of information that you might need to get together to discuss and figure out what you want to do next.
As I make my way back to the room, I'm gonna signal to both of them to follow suit indiscreetly.
Okay.
Or rather discreetly, not indiscreetly, Jesus Christ.
Chick. Chick. It's a chick. It's a flower.
Okay, everyone's story on the first floor that I can solve.
The cultist is asleep at the table. The door is still locked in the stronghold.
So Bog and the cultists that accused us of murder are upstairs. They look like they're in a pretty heated argument.
Phelan, Amber, can you fly up and try to listen?
Why would I fly when I can just walk outside and just...
Because they're on the second floor.
Somebody just walked around the second floor to go to the balcony to smoke.
Okay, we go try to listen to this conversation.
Don't tell me what to do.
You're a commoner. I can tell you what to
Don't
do.
tell me what to do!
You hear like a knock against the wall on the opposite side as you hear somebody pipes up, "Hey, shut up in there. We're trying to sleep."
What do you guys want to do?
I don't think
So a couple of key information that you guys know, right? You know that the cultist in the warehouse right now is currently asleep, right? The padlock on the door doesn't look that complicated, but it's definitely still locked 100%. You also know that Bog Luck and that cultist that accused you of murder is upstairs. There's a couple and there's a couple of commoners up there that are just like smoking and stuff like that, like our little night owls. But you can very much go upstairs to do a little investigating if you so choose. Or if you guys are satisfied with the information that you picked up tonight, you can close the night out, get a couple of hours of sleep, and wake up to the next morning.
You guys okay if I luckily kill this cultist at the door?
No,
Why bring
that's a good idea
attention?
at all.
They want to know me. I'm wearing
They've already accused you of murder once. Another cultist dying where you are again is not the smartest idea.
Especially when you had witnesses that you two were arguing. That is a very poor decision there, Gijo.
And made a threat to him. You're painting a target on your own back.
Yep. Bad idea. We just got here. We need to make sure we stay. So let's go ahead and just call it a night. And we will pick this up tomorrow.
I slap him in the back of his head.
Give smack.
Okay, so you all settle in for the night. There's no other knocking from your little neighbors here. As you do sleep soundly, getting a nice long rest, right? The sound of roosters sound as you hear footsteps of people getting back to work here. You guys are pulling on your equipment.
Can we actually pause here so I can put the boys down for a nap?
Yeah. Okay, perfect, because I can actually get some stuff set up. Anywho.
Okay, yeah, I'm back on my headset.
Okay, everybody's back up? All right,
Yep.
we're good. So you all slowly begin to wake up and stuff like that, but you hear arguing going on outside of your door. It's the voices you are familiar with. Two cultists are arguing pretty loudly. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna sleepily and angrily swing the door open and ask if they're supposed to be our wake-up call, and if not, shut the hell up.
Sweet. And as you say that, the cultist that has expressly accused you all of murder Murder has a weapon drawn as he says, "I'll kill all of you for what you did to Tarot." Right? And I'm gonna have everybody roll for initiative as this guy's gonna try to swing at you. In your little room here.
Too early for battle.
They are.
It is really battle. Before he swings, I'm gonna
it's okay.
yell for Mr. Luck that we have a problem.
Okay. Oh, actually, he's outside in the courtyard. Go ahead and roll a perception check for me, Phelan.
Yeah, we can't see the map. The computer.
Just refresh the page.
No, it's something with the actual computer.
Okay, on my computer.
It says we ran into a problem, and then it's trying to restart.
Oh, that's so initiative order is back up there on the board for you guys. I'm gonna do a little narration here, right?
Hold on.
You good?
Oh, his mom's calling.
Hello?
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So start of the top of the round here. Okay. As Phelan kind of throws open that door, like those two cultists right in front of you guys. Phelan, you're the first to see as you're about to dodge out of the way of like the scimitar kind of coming down at you, is that Bog Luck is also like has a sword like on his hip. And as your keen senses are like kind of go flicker over to it, you see that it has the distinct emblem of a dragon, the same emblem that you've noticed in the dragon hatchery. Right? As he sees the cultist try to take a swing at you, you're going to hear him say, "You, get to the strong room. You know what to do." And you're going to see him go inside this warehouse as you guys lost vision of them. Okay, so that's going to be his go. So now cultist A over here. Phelan, you open the door. Sweet. So cultist A over here is going to make one scimitar attack against you, Phelan, trying to strike you for a dirty 20, which would slip.
Damn.
Just get past your guard. Hold on, let me put this to public. For only 6 points of slashing damage as it kind of goes right across your chest there. Right? Cultist B here is going to also kind of block the way, making a single scimitar attack against you. That one for a 21, which also manages to kind of find you. So these guys catching you by surprise for another 4 points of slashing damage here. Cultist C is going to stay put because he's upstairs. And then cultist D is
gone.
Going to do something. Okay.
What a bitch.
Sir Gijo, it is your go with Amber on deck.
I'm going to push Amber back and make an attack at B. Or, not Amber, Finley. Hello?
Yep, go ahead. Go ahead. You see the ACs are right there, so you know exactly what you have to hit.
I'm casting Hunter's Mark.
What's up?
Hunter's Mark.
Okay, on to A or B?
On B.
On B?
Yeah, I'm attacking B.
Gotcha. What are you attacking with? Short sword?
My short sword.
Okay, gotcha. Cool. Go right into that space. Boop, 23 hits, roll for damage. Remember to add your D6.
5. And then hold. 6. So 11.
Nice, good damage there. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna attack him again.
Okay.
I miss.
Miss on that second.
And then measure.
Okay, gotcha. So it would be Appa's go here. I'm gonna roll him a perception check. If he gets a 15 or above, he'll notice you guys and whatnot. So he rolled a 12, so he doesn't know anything that's going on right now. Okay, so Amber, it's your go. with Phelan on deck.
Is this doorway tall enough to fly over them to get towards the outside of the room?
Yep. You can move past Phelan and Sergio perfectly fine to kind of get out of this area. It's just that if you leave 5 feet from one of the enemies, you'll open yourself up to an attack of opportunity.
Well, I can't really do much. I feel like I need to get out of the room.
Well, you still have clear line of sight on A and B from where you are right now.
Ranged attack.
Firebolt. Firebolt?
Mm-hmm. Yep, well, which one are you attacking?
I'll attack... Which one? Slash Phelan? I'll attack B.
They both actually.
Yep, B is the most hurt
You
right
got-
now.
I'll go for A then.
$18, nice.
And then damage.
Mm.
8 points onto A. Good damage.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Anything else you doing?
That's end my turn. Or, yeah, that'll end my turn.
Okay, gotcha. Phelan, the heat of a firebolt swooshes by your hair before it slams into the chest of the cultist there. It's your go. Followed by top of the order.
Very nice, very nice. Do I have that? I do. Alright, I'm going to smack him with this.
A or B?
Oh.
B is the most hurt. A is
Yeah,
pretty
I'll
healthy.
go for B.
You go for B? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Sweet. You guys are kind of fighting side by side there
And
inside that
this-
doorway.
Yeah, so this... I'm gonna freaking shove past and come outside.
Okay.
Since this hits as well with my longsword, this takes advantage of the sap, so his next attack will have disadvantage.
Okay, remind me on that for B.
Yerp. And the ooh, yay, max damage too.
12 points of damage onto B.
Yep.
Gotcha.
And then
He's very
taking
much hurt.
advantage of one of my precise strikes, because I don't appreciate being fucking accused. Max damage again! Hell yeah! Plus my precise. Where is it? Another 7. Fuck yeah. Big damage.
Sweet. Awesome. How do you do it?
Am I allowed to go for a non-killing blow here and just knock him on his ass?
If you so choose.
I would like to be very intentional in this and just like smash him in the fucking head
Okay, gotcha.
and knock his ass out.
If he goes unconscious.
And then finishing up with A.
Are you action surging?
I still have a bonus action too.
Okay.
Do I have action surge?
Yeah. You can choose it if you so choose.
Do I? Where?
You're a fighter. It should be.
Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, found it. Yeah, fuck that. I'll definitely take advantage of that then.
Oh, you know what?
Hit,
I forgot to
and
roll with advantage for my second attack.
that's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, you did forget. Just remember it for next time.
Yeah.
So the 26 would
Attack
hit.
Yep. Minimal damage, and then shield bash to finish it all out.
You're right back. I got it.
14, that hits. So another
For
5.
All right, and A's looking pretty hurt right now.
I'm gonna give him an opportunity to see if he'd like to quit, because we did not kill his friend, despite how insistent he is that we did.
Okay, gotcha. Is that end your turn?
That'll end it.
Okay, gotcha. Top of the order here. Your cries or your sayings falls on the deaf ears as you, Phelan, hear the crackle of electricity happen behind you. As a legendary action here, an orb of lightning is going to streak towards you that just narrowly misses you, striking the wall next to Sir Gijo here, right? Okay, sweet. Top of the order here with Bog Lux turn. Like crackling energy like comes out as he draws his long sword. as he has 30 feet of movement speed, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to end up right here. As he says, for the cult of the dragon, you swine will be killed. Yep. And he is going to actually whip out his short bow instead because he's fucking has a little bit of range. This one's going to be at you, Sir Jijo, in the middle of that doorway there. For 19 to hit. Right, so the arrow's going to pierce you for a total of 10 damage. Okay, it's 5-point piercing plus 5 points of lightning damage here from the first attack. The second attack is going to go towards you again, Sir Jijo. And the third's going to go towards you, Phelan. So the 9 misses Phelan, and the 10 misses you. All right, so that's all of the Boglux.
God damn it! Fucking go away.
So it's the cultist's turn. A here is going to choose to disengage. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Trying to get to the base of the stairs there. Bleeding profusely from the wounds.
He does have disadvantage on his next attack as well.
Yes, A does, but he's...
Before the start of my next turn.
Gotcha. So B is dead. C is on the top of the thing over here. Sweet. C is going to come down the stairs. Right? Boop, boop. Kind of passing by the altar cultist here. Popping right here. Going to make a short bow attack at you, Phelan. For a 15, which you put up your shield and you block. Okay. And then D is still headed over there. Okay. Gotcha. Boom. So, Sir Jijo, it's your go.
Whistle for Appa.
Sorry, you kept cutting out right after that one. Sorry.
What?
Did I get hit?
Yeah, you took 10 points of damage.
Is cultist A 10 feet away? Or 5 feet away?
You can't see cultist A right now because they're going up the stairs, right? So you don't have a line of sight. You have a bit of a line of sight on C, but you can of course move for a better position.
All right, we gotta move to the side. Boglark is still on the same level?
Yep, he's on the same level as you guys. He's right there in front of you. He sees you come out. Also, I do need you to make a DC 10 Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration on your Hunter's Mark. So go ahead and make that save real fast. You said A has the... Yep, I know, but you're still focusing on the spell. So I'm going to see that arrow that hit you. I'm just going to see if it breaks your concentration on it. Sweet, it doesn't. All right, so you still have it.
All right, so I'm gonna move it to Boglark then.
All right, sweet. Move your Hunter's Mark to that.
And I'm gonna ask him what the point of this was before I lob an arrow at him.
Gotcha. You see that, you take a look at that emblem once again on that sword that he has, and you know he's a part of the cult. All right, a 20 would hit. 9 points.
And... Nice.
Nice.
15 points in total.
Max damage on the Hunter's Mark. Love it. What else?
Another one. Ah, miss.
15 would miss.
Okay, I end my turn.
Okay, gotcha. Appa's go here. He's going to roll another perception check. Just need to 15 or more to notice. He does not notice you guys still. Still outside, kind of minding his own. Amber, it's your go. Well, actually, sorry. Legendary action from Bogluck. He's going to choose to move quick and close the distance with you, Sir Jijo. Amber, it's your go now with Phelan on deck.
I can't use detect thoughts to read Bogluck's mind, can I?
You can. It'll be your action to cast. But yeah, you can.
Okay, I want to know what's going through his head.
Gotcha. So
I fly out.
Gotcha. You cast detect thoughts, and the surface thoughts on Bogluck's mind are like, these adventurers have been pestering the cult for long enough. It is time to end them. We'll bring them their heads to Rezmir.
Okay.
So that's the surface thoughts that you know of.
Okay, and that's just that's all I can do for this turn then, right?
For your action, unless you have anything for your bonus action, which I don't believe so. Well, you can summon a Hound of you can summon your Hound of Ill Omen, or if you wanted to use the next round to read up on some more of your abilities and stuff like that, you can. Okay.
I'll read up.
All right, gotcha. Phelan, go ahead. It's your go.
I'm gonna go smack
sorry,
up. See.
Correction.
Wait.
Sorry. Legendary action from Bogluck, the last of this round. He's gonna make a longsword attack against. Sorry, short sword attack against you, Sir Jijo here. Right, for a 23 to hit. So, Sir Jijo, you're going to take a total of 7 points of piercing damage plus 4 points of lightning damage. I need you to make another DC 10 Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration on your Hunter's Mark. Sweet, and you do. All right, now Phelan, it's your go.
Anywho, I'm gonna go back up.
Yeah, it's on the game log there. You're attacking cultist A or C?
I'm gonna go for C because he's right in front of me. Bonus action using my Giant's Might. I wonder, can I do that like I do a Rage? I don't think so. No, I cannot. Okay. Damn, that would be nice to have. And now I'm having a brain fart as to what the fuck it does.
Just adds 1d6.
Strengths and saving throws and the extra 1d6 on hit. Okay, cool. Precise. No, I'm gonna save my precise strike actually for what's his face. So that definitely hits. Stab this bitch up.
8 points onto C.
And
13
still
hits.
hits.
Nice.
Another points. No mercy. I'm here for kills now. And that's it.
And that's it. Okay, cool. Boom. Top of the order here as Bogluck watches you, Phelan, attack one of its guards, but he's focused here on Sir Jijo in front of him, kind of shaking off the magic that you, Amber, kind of had on him for a second here. And he is going to focus his 3 attacks against you, Sir Jijo, all 3 being the short sword. The first is going to be for a 21. The second's going to be for an 18, which would still hit. And the third and final for a 24. So in a flurry of blows, you feel the cuts against your skin. The first for a total of 10. The second for a total of 15. And the third for a total of 11 here as you begin bleeding and as you've become bloodied. Then as a bonus action, he's going to use his limited fight ability to gain a flying speed of 30 feet. You're going to see him 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's kind of like fly backwards. You can make an attack of opportunity if you so choose to use your reaction for it. You will? Okay, gotcha. Go ahead and make an attack of opportunity here as you're like bloodied and bruised right now. And then after that...
just roll a short sword or?
Yep, go ahead and roll your short sword. Sweet, that would hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Hold off on your Hunter's Mark for a second. I want you to make 3 con saves. DC's 10 for all of them. See if you maintain concentration.
Nice.
So the first strike that hits you, you maintain. Second one, just barely. And the third?
Yep.
Sweet.
Nice.
So yeah, go ahead and roll your 1d6. So because you're able to still maintain concentration on your hex.
So 14.
Five points of damage. Love it. Okay, cool. So that ends his turn there. Now the rest of the cultist's turn here. A, who has disadvantage on its attacks. He's going to shout over to Bogluck, be like, "Don't worry, boss. I'll get to the safe room as well." It's going to choose the disengage. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 is running over here. Well, that ends its turn. It's got no more disadvantage. He is dead, so now it's C. C over here is facing you, Phelan. You're going to make a single scimitar attack at you, which you deflect perfectly. Sweet. And then the last one here. Where are you at? You're going to see him come back out. He just says, "Don't worry, boss. It's hidden." All right. Before he looses a short bow arrow at you, Phelan.
I'm behind a pillar, by the way.
Okay, so you have half cover. You got +2 to your AC and whatnot. Doesn't matter because it hits that pillar right there.
Suck.
Cool. All right, Sir Gijo, it's your go with Appa on deck.
I'm gonna cure wounds on myself.
Okay, gotcha. Go ahead and heal up.
Ooh, 21.
Nice, 21 points of healing. Good shit.
Can I cast it twice?
Nope, you just have your bonus action now. And bonus action and your movement.
Yeah, I'll just stay put.
Okay, you'll stay put. There is plenty of cover around in the area, right? So if you get behind something, you can add to your AC, just like how Phelan is behind a pillar right now, gaining onto her AC. Okay, cool.
Is this a pillar?
Yep. That's like more of like a thin pole, so you have half cover there, so +2 to your AC. Perfect. Anything else that you're doing?
Hold on 1 second. I'll check my inventory. Sorry.
Are you, though? Are you?
Can I use a potion of healing or is that action?
No, that's a bonus action, so you certainly can. Just a regular potion of healing?
Yeah, regular potion.
Sweet, so add 10 HP. So that's bonus action, action, and movement. That should end your turn right there. Alright, so legendary action from Bog Luck. He's going to use his last Orb of the Dragon Breaths to launch it right at you, Phelan. First, seeing that one of the arrows hit that, it's going to reposition. 5, 10, 15, 20, right here. Getting good line of sight. Orb right onto you. So 15. Orb of Lightning just hits right behind you, just misses for that legendary action.
Dummy.
Okay, sweet. Appa's turn over here. He's going to roll at advantage on the wisdom because of like that lightning crackle that sounded within. Sweet. Natural 20.
Finally.
Sweet. So 21. So Appa's now aware. Sir Gijo, you can go ahead and control Appa.
Okay, I'm gonna have Appa gently pursue these doors.
You don't want to hit a kid.
Right, he's got 30 feet of movement speed. Yep. The commoners scream and they jump out of the way. Okay.
20, 25. He's right here by Boglet. And he's gonna attack.
Okay, remember, he's got a +8 to hit, so go ahead and roll a custom d20 and then add 8 to it.
$20.
Sweet, that would hit. Go ahead and roll for his beak.
11. No, 16, sorry.
16, right across him. Nice. And then go ahead and roll for his claws.
Miss.
That one's gonna miss. Okay, that should end Appa's turn there. Sweet. So Amber, it's your go as you watch Appa burst in before trying to peck at and claw Bogluck there.
I'm going to fly out of the room because I think I'm in it. And then it's Cultist D that came out saying, "Don't worry, boss, we hit it."
Yes. Cultist D that's in that
I'm
warehouse
gonna
there.
I'm going to use Detect Thoughts again to see if I could find out what and where they hit it, if it's still fresh on the line.
Gotcha. So surface thoughts that you hear as you cast detect thoughts is the trapdoor's hidden. There's no way that they'll find it now. And I think if you wanted to push further with detect thoughts, I think it's a save on the enemy.
I'll push further.
You activate one of the effects below until the spell ends. Sense thoughts. You sense the presence. Blah blah blah. Read thoughts. Target one creature you can see within 30 feet. Oh, within 30 feet. Is he within 30 feet? He is not. He is not within 30 feet, so you can't actually read his thoughts right now unless you get closer.
I'll get closer.
Okay, let's see where you need to be. I'm pretty sure you have enough movement speed. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you would have to get essentially right here to be able to read his thoughts, okay?
Yeah.
You learn what is most on the target's mind right now. If the target doesn't know any languages and isn't telepathic, you do nothing. As a magic action on your next turn, you can try to probe deeper into the target's mind. Okay, so you're reading his thoughts in your. If you want to dig deeper, you have to do it on your next turn.
Okay.
Okay.
And the omen, the Pound of Ill Omen, that's a bonus action I can do now.
Sure, it certainly is.
I'll do that.
Okay, gotcha. Who are you sicking this hound on?
I'm gonna stick it on Boglot.
Okay. Gotcha. So how do you see this hound kind of emerging from your power, from your body?
I'm going to kind of make a motion and conjure it out of, like, make it as if I'm conjuring them out of my hand.
Okay, like it. Go ahead and roll. I'm pretty sure you can attack with them on that same turn. It has a +5 to hit, so go ahead and do a d20 and then add 5 to it.
Okay. 19.
19, so that would hit Bog Luck, and I think it's 1d8 +5 damage. So go and do 1d8 +5.
11.
11 points of damage. Love it. And I'm going to say it's going to be right after you in its initiative. So what's your initiative? Is that 16? So I will make this 15. Okay, cool. All right, does that end your turn?
It ends my turn.
All right, love it.
Nice.
Phelan, it is your go.
I'm gonna smack up this little bitch again. Natty.
Nice. Also remember your lightning damage thing. That happens. I think it's just an extra 5 points.
Oh yeah, when you're rolling that 20 on your attack roll with this weapon, each creature of your choice within 5 feet of the target takes 5 damage. Nobody's within 5 feet of him, so.
So it just takes the extra 5.
Yeah, so he just takes the extra 5 damage.
Okay.
Is he dead yet?
He's barely hanging on.
Yep, another one. Wait, would that count? Does it have to be a nat 20? That was a dirty 20.
Yeah, it has to be a natural 20.
But it doesn't specify.
I'll read it over again on the next go around.
Whenever you roll a 20 on your attack roll with this weapon.
Yeah, a 20 on your attack roll. Right? So
That was my attack roll. I rolled a 20. It was a dirty 20, but it was a 20.
I'm gonna count it as you're rolling like a 20.
You want a nat 20, okay.
Yeah. For it's 10 points on this guy. So yeah, so he's down now.
He dead? Okay, good. Bonus action. Do I have enough? Eh, not quite. That is A-okay. I have enough to get behind A, though, so I'm going to get behind him. And, I didn't add my Giant's Might to any of that. Oh well, smack.
Well, you could only do it once per turn, so if you wanted to add it onto this one, I guess you could. Since you didn't do it before.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Hey, max damage.
Oh, sweet. And that would actually do it. How do you do it on this one?
Shield bash to the back of the fucking head, and he's dead.
Anything else?
No, that's officially everything that I can do. I'm just gonna prepare to face D next.
Okay, gotcha. It's Bog Luck's turn over here. He seems to be getting surrounded. The rest of these commoners are all like screaming, "Oh my god, we don't know what's going on over here." And it is going to try to wound Appa. So all 3 attacks are going to be going towards Appa here. The first is going to be for a 10, which would miss. The second for a 9, which would also miss. And the third
Just keep
for a
missing.
14.
Just keep
So like
missing.
Appa's like fur is kind of like standing up on ends, and thick hide as he's not able to get a good grip
Just
onto
keep
him.
missing,
And he's going to use his
missing.
bonus action to once again fly 30 feet. Going to about 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
He
So
passes me
attack
some
of opportunities if you so from Phelan,
Aw.
Appa, and the Hound of Ill Omen. So Phelan, you miss. Sergio, go ahead and roll Appa's d20 to see if he makes an attack. It's 18, which would meet it. Go ahead and either roll Beak or Claw. And then you, Amber, go ahead and roll for your Hound. There'll be 1d20 plus 5.
16.
So 16 points
21.
of damage. He's bloodied, and a 21 would hit. So go ahead and roll your 1d8 plus 5, Amber, for the Hound as he kind of like latches onto the leg of this guy who's bloodied right now. That's 1 point. All right, gotcha. So he ends his turn right there. This cultist is down. This cultist is down. So cultist D over here is going to step out, take out a longbow, as he says, "I'll protect you, boss," and aim at you, Phelan. Or poof, you put up your shield, block it expertly. Sir Gijo, it's your go with with Appa on deck.
The Bog is bloody.
He is. Shot just goes wide.
This is getting annoying.
Oh.
That one hits. 8.
One. So
And
9.
1. Gotcha.
And my turn.
Okay, gotcha. Legendary action from Bog Luck as he gets struck by your arrow. He's going to spin around and take aim at his short bow to return the favor to you, Sir Gijo, for a dirty 20. Your AC right now is 19 because of the +2, so it's still hit. As you're going to take 7 points of piercing plus 7 points of lightning damage here as he manages to strike you. It is now Appa's go with Amber on deck.
Appa's gonna rush. Well, 5, 10, 5, 30. He can't attack from right there, can he?
Is he within 5 feet? Like, did he have enough movement speed? Yeah, he had enough movement speed to get right up there. There you
Okay.
go.
Well. Hit.
18 hits.
Nice.
Nice, good bits of damage there as Appa just rips off flesh from Bogluck's back.
Whew.
How
Nasty.
much damage did you get? Bloody.
That one hits.
Another hit.
18, nice. He's on his last legs here. That should end Appa's turn for his actions and bonus actions, right? So, Amber, it's your go as you see Bogluck there. He almost loses a limb from the claws from Appa.
Can I command my Omen Hound to go and attack him as well?
Yes, you can.
Or is that a bonus action?
I think so. The Hound appears in unoccupied space. Roll initiative for the Hound. On its turn, it can move only toward its target. So it looks like it acts on its own initiative turn, actually. So we should have actually rolled for initiative on it. So you have your full action economy. It just automatically goes after who it's hunting.
Okay, I'm gonna use Mage Hand and still was it Longbow from Call to Sea, so he can't make any other attacks to protect this boss.
Gotcha. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a contested check here. So go ahead and what's your charisma's +4? So go ahead and roll your charisma check. Add your proficiency to it, so it's a +3 to it. So go ahead and hit charisma check and add +3. Cultist D over. No, it's at the top. Like you see where your charisma score is, it should say +4. Go ahead and hit that and then add 3 to it. I'm going to have the cultist he's going to do a dex check to see who rolls higher, which you do. So you managed to disarm him from that short bow with your mage hand.
Is that the baby? Hold on, I think the baby's like,
No. Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep.
yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get him back to sleep.
Yeah, I gotcha. Take your time.
If you want, you can take this from me.
Hit a pause. Or at it.
Oh, yeah, you're right. No worries. You good to go?
Hold on, it keeps disconnecting from my AirPods.
Oh, no.
Really?
Weird.
I can't hear anything though.
What in the heck?
Oh, there you go.
Checking. Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Good,
Don't be
good.
weird.
We're playing Dungeons and Dragons. We're already weird.
No, there's nothing weird about this. That what you just did was weird.
Okay. You good to go there? Arlene though?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, no worries.
Baby's back asleep.
Yeah, he was just talking in his sleep.
Oh. Okay, sweet. So you just disarmed him with your mage hand. You still have your bonus action and your movement.
Can I use Firebolt as my bonus action?
Let's see.
Allow it.
Well, if you used your meta magic quicken spell, right? If you quicken spell your mage hand, then yes, you would be able to use your main action for a firebolt, right? Because so with your meta magic there, if you take a look, it says when you cast a spell with a casting time of an action, which your mage hand does, you can spend 2 sorcery points to change the casting time to a bonus action for this casting. All right. So did you want to do that?
Sure.
Okay, cool. So go ahead and make sure you click off on 2 additional sorcery points use under your features, and then go ahead and cast your firebolt right at Bogluck.
Where would it be? My sorcery.
There. What's yours? Spells. Which way are you looking for?
I can try helping you find it. Sometimes it's a bit buried in the app.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Meta magic.
So it should be under actions.
Oh, actions.
So yep, under actions. In your app, you're playing from your phone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So under actions, you'll go down to other, right? And then you should see font of magic sorcery points, parentheses special. And you have 7 points right now. 3 would get taken away from summoning the hound, and another 2 would get taken away for the quicken spell. And then you just
So I'd only have 2 left.
apply. Correct. Yeah.
Okay, apply.
All right, perfect.
And then Firebolt.
Firebolt his ass. He's barely hanging on. Let's see if you fucking nail him.
Damn.
Ah, hate to see it. Firebolt just goes wide. But you did manage to disarm the other cultists, which is fucking sweet. All right. Anything else that you do?
No, that's it.
Gotcha. It's your hound's go. He's going to use all of its movement speed to close with Bog Luck. Go ahead and roll that 1d20 plus 5. See if it can take him out.
Go puppy, go.
13?
13 misses. AC's 18. Damn.
Damn.
Okay. So that means Phelan, it is your go. Bogluck is bleeding profusely. Actually, he's gonna use. Actually, no, he's not gonna use his legendary action to move because he might actually just fucking die. Phelan, it's your go.
Yeah, he would. All right, I'm gonna squeeze in here myself.
Sure can.
Just kind of do that, and then precise strike on Boggy boy. Boggy. What? Really?
12 misses.
Damn.
Oh no.
I don't remember if I can use that more than once if it doesn't hit.
No. Precise strike, no, you can't.
Oh,
It just doesn't get expended if you miss.
that's bullshit. Fuck
I
you,
blame all his
Bog.
blood on the floor. I blame all
That
his
one's
blood on the
not-
floor
yeah, that
making
one
everyone
hits.
miss.
Fuck you, dude. And then Giant Smite here as well.
Yep.
And then Shield Bash.
Gotcha.
And the Shield Bash.
Sweet.
finishes
As he
next.
falls, he says, "For the Dragon Queen." How do you do it?
I'm gonna stomp his fucking head in.
Ooh. Brain matter everywhere. Does that end your turn?
Oh, what killed him?
What? You did. What do you mean?
Was it? Oh, well, never mind, because
Yeah. Was that?
Shield Bash would. Well, Shield Bash would have hit the cultist, so this killed him, right?
Your pole attacks killed him. Well, like, what do you do? That's it. You killed Bogluck. That's what he had
This
left.
would hit the cultist, though.
Oh, yes.
So I can use that against the cultist. Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
that's
good.
fine.
Smack him over the fucking head with the Shield Bash, then.
You ring his bell.
Ding dong. Okay, now I'm done.
Okay, cool. Cultist's turn here. He's going to disengage and run 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 30. Shit, only 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So he's just able to get to that door. Sir Gijo, it's your go. That other cultist is booking it somewhere. What do you do?
Hey, I only have 30 feet.
Yep, you got 30 feet of movement.
30
If you
feet
choose
far.
to dash, you got 60 feet, but that's taking your whole action.
Not bad.
Well, and your Hound of Ill Omen would go away now since Bogluck is dead.
Okay.
No, bye, puppy.
30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Okay, and now you just have your bonus action.
Okay.
If you have anything to do on your bonus action, which I don't think you do.
Can I move my hunter's mark onto it?
You sure can.
And I'm gonna yell at him. Stop being a
He yells back. He's just like, "You'll never catch me alive, fool."
Tell him to stop running from the little elf.
Oh,
We don't need you
this
alive, we're
is
gonna
the
catch
one
you
that
dead.
called you a little
Yeah.
elf. So it's Appa's go, but he's too big to try to fit through that door. It'll take some time for you guys to make a large enough entrance way. So
I'm gonna have them use up their cultists.
gotcha. Amber, it's your go with Phelan on deck.
If I use misstep because I think I'm 30 spaces away from the warehouse door. Can I still move after that, or was that
You
all
sure
my
can.
movement?
Nope. Misty step, you teleport 30 feet, and then you still have the rest of your movement. Correct.
Okay, so I'm gonna use Misty Step to teleport to the warehouse and then fly in front of Cultist D and stop him.
Okay, so it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then the rest of the movement speed to try to get in front of him.
Yeah, I just
Okay.
block him off because he knows where the trap door is because I heard that thought earlier, so he has information we need.
He does. That's good thinking. So in order to get in front of him, though, I would say you have to probably try to shove him out of the way, unless you have another spell that forcibly moves him out of the way. In order.
Drop on his head.
Oh, I have hold person.
Ooh, perfect. Let's fucking go. All right, cool. What's the save? 15.
Mhm.
Hold person. Wisdom save. DC 15 whiz save. Okay, let's see if he passes or fails. I hate to see it. He rolled a 16. So so he does not get paralyzed here. But that was great thinking.
I guess that ends my turn.
Okay, gotcha. Phelan, it's your go.
Beautiful. I have enough to get right here. Am I in range to stab him?
You are.
We need the information though.
24 hits.
Boop. How hurt is he?
He is a little bit above bloody. Not necessarily bloody just yet, though, because he was at full HP.
Oh, he hasn't gotten hit at all. Okay, cool. I don't really feel bad if I don't hold back then.
All right, 30, 20, 12 points. Now he's very much bloodied and looking very hurt.
Fuck it. Again, going for the
5 points. Boom.
knockout. If he dies, he's not dead yet.
He's still up.
Technically, I haven't used it yet. Fuck, that's max damage. Going for the knocking out one.
Oh, for the giant smite? Like that?
Yes.
Sweet. And so just as you see him about to try to open this door to try to escape, as all of you guys are like all gathering around him, you manage to you hit him in the back of the head with your shield, knocking him out. And as he goes forward, he kind of like hits the door, revealing another, like a smaller warehouse in the strong room that seems to be almost emptied out, to your surprise.
There's a trap door somewhere though.
Okay, sweet. So I'll end this combat there. Boop, boop. Change back up the music. You guys are a little bit battered and bruised here.
I don't think I got any damage during that fight.
Now, I think Sir Gijo took the brunt of it. Like,
Did.
Amber took, or not Amber, but Phelan took a little bit.
Yeah, not a lot at all.
Okay, cool. But what you guys do manage to find are quite a bit of good material and items here. I'll post it in the chat. For what you guys find. You guys can add that to your inventory.
Ooh. Hello. Another weapon.
It's your Dragon's Wrath weapon is like, I think, slumbering, so this is like the stirring version of it because I rolled for it. So you would just have to add the stirring and take out the slumber, if that makes sense. It's almost like,
okay, so I just switched them.
Yeah, just switch
But
them up.
essentially my sword's awake now.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can talk to it.
Cool.
No, it's not a talk. It's not a sentient sword there. But that's what you guys find. Just take a look in the chat as you guys are going through this other stuff here. But that cultist is on the floor, unconscious. Same thing for the one still outside in the courtyard. The rest of these commoners have all barred themselves inside their own rooms.
This two permanent magic items.
It's Dragon Wing Longbow, right? TOD?
Yeah.
Because there's
And I know
two that I think were Longbow.
Why does it never show anything?
So who needs help?
Because it's both in the room.
I have a bonus attack with it now. Fuck yeah.
Does anybody need help?
There's one end.
No? Okay.
Oh my god, I'm not typing. Potion of healing. Add 2 consumables. I really appreciate the organization of the inventory.
Yeah.
Yes, monkey. Now that that's done, I want to come in here and tear this room apart.
Okay, did everybody else finish up getting stuff added to their inventory? Go ahead and roll an perception check for me. That's the right check.
Perception. A 1.
Yeah, it'll take some time, but you are trying to scour through this place. You don't find anything obvious that stands out just at the moment. But after a good while of searching, it takes you quite a bit of time. right? A long time almost, as everybody else is
Dang.
bandaging up their wounds. You do find a odd-looking section of the floor that's situated right over here.
I'm gonna knock on it to see if it sounds hollow.
You knock on it, and it does sound hollow.
I'm gonna tell the gang I found it.
Okay. By then, like these other cultists, well, where would you guys have put this other cultist right here? Cultist B, like all in the same area as you guys, just kind of tied
Yeah,
up.
we'll drag them in here too. Why not?
Okay, gotcha.
And tie them securely.
Gotcha. By the time you guys find the trap door here, then these guys would just be stirring a little bit, like regaining consciousness. What do you guys do?
Sorry, I was still at.
You're fine. Phelan's not. What do you do, Phelan?
I mean, they're awake. They're stirring now, at least.
Yeah, they're stirring.
Did I find the trapdoor?
You did. Took a couple. Took you a while, but eventually you found it. And
just a little digging.
that time lapse allowed them to kind of regain consciousness.
I'm gonna ask them if they want to tell us what all is down in their little secret tunnel.
No, I can. Whenever I
Besides all
take
their-
it, it
it's
says
good.
nothing.
And we're open to.
Well,
Go ahead and roll either persuasion or intimidation for me. Your choice.
I knocked them both out, so I want to intimidate the fuck out of them.
Yeah, go ahead and roll with advantage if you're gonna do intimidation.
11.
An 11. They look at you with disgust as they say, "We're not telling you anything."
I'd pop them in the mouth like your mother did when you cursed at her the first time.
Ooh,
And tell them to try again.
gotcha. Amber Sergijo, you watch as Phelan pops one of these cultists right in the mouth, taking out a tooth as he spits out onto the ground some blood. But he doesn't seem to have cracked just yet.
can I read their minds still?
You can definitely try. This time, are you trying to probe a little bit deeper?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So I have to make a DC. Detect thoughts.
It was like a 15 wisdom, wasn't it?
Actually,
Yeah.
Do you have? You use your detect thoughts through your helm of telepathy. You don't have any more charges, do you?
I don't know.
Because I think you used it
So just
twice,
add on
right?
with her.
And
I did use it twice.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't have any more charges for that, and it can't be cast again until the next dawn. So you would have to wait an entire day to cast it again.
Okay. Never mind.
But they are there in front of you. Phelan just cracked one in the mouth, so you probably have advantage on your next check here. Would you guys like to do it as a group?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Let's go ahead and do a group intimidation at advantage here. I'll take the average.
We're not there.
Damn, dog.
We're not fucking intimidating today. We're tired. It's okay. It's early in the morning.
13 plus 12
the morning.
plus
We got our
7
eye boogies and
divided by
everything.
3. No, it's just over 10. That's fine. It's like 10.6 is the average there, right? So after some thorough threats that you managed to kind of get across to these guys, something finally kind of cracks in one of them. As one of them pipes up and he says, "Fine, that tunnel there, if you promise to keep us alive, leads to Castle Nairtar. Nairtar. It leads to Castle Nairtar, where we've been bringing all of our loot, gold, jewels, everything to build the hoard for our Dragon Queen."
What?
How do we know he's not like leading us into a trap?
Go ahead and roll an insight check, Amber.
How do you spell near tar?
Here, I'll post it in the chat here. It has a weird spelling. I agree. Boop. There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, that was kind of unnecessary. It was kind of unnecessary.
You're doing great. You're doing better.
That was more like passive aggressive. That was this.
With the inside of 15, you, Amber, are reading their body language, and you're fairly confident they are kind of scared enough not to lie. So they divulge information that this tunnel leads to Castle Nertar. They also pipe up, but it's in the edge of the Mirror of Deadmen, which is a very big bog, like a very big swamp. Takes a little bit to get there, but that's all we're telling you all.
Okay, can I get close to the sea?
What do you want to do? It was a little bit hard to hear you.
I'm gonna freaking grab Cult's feet.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna shoot arrows at his hands and legs against the wall.
It's hard to hear you, Sergio.
Hear you worth a damn, yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you better.
So, open B. Against the wall.
Again.
Against the wall.
No.
I think I heard.
You want to unmute yourself? Like you're muted right now from yours, so I think you're just speaking through our leans thingy.
Okay.
That probably helps.
Oh,
I didn't realize I was muted.
he's muted the whole time. Okay. Well, Sir
Right.
Gijo, go ahead again.
So, I'm gonna lob Cult's feet to the wall. And then I'm gonna get him stuck against the wall by shooting arrows at his hands and legs.
Ooh, love it right there. He screams out in pain, right? And just as that thing pierces flesh, you three hear a subtle knock, knock, knock coming from the trap door behind you.
I'm gonna grab Cultist B and force him to open it and tell him, we're not here. Don't make any sudden moves or you all die.
Okay, sweet. So you bring over there. Go ahead and roll an intimidation for me, Phelan, one more time with advantage because of Sir Gijo's threat against D there.
RNGesus, please.
Maybe. It's at advantage. Let's see what the dice gods say.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, it's 11. Sweet. The cultist kind of side eyes you for a bit. You're not sure if he's going to take it to heart or not. But as he finds the right latch to open this thing up, what you all see are at first sort of beady yellow eyes, green skin with a yellow spine, as what appears to be the head of a lizard folk comes within view. And whatnot, just barely, as the cultist is kind of opening him up. And he passes the message. Does anybody speak Draconic?
I do, I think.
I do not.
You do, Sir
What
Gijo?
did I say? I'm pretty sure I do, 'cause I remember choosing that one. Hold on.
You speak Draconic, yes. Phelan does
Okay.
not speak Draconic. Amber does speak. So Amber and Sir Gijo, you understand this. You, Phelan, begin to hear him speak a foreign language. What do you do? Phelan.
I look to my friends and I keep my cool.
Okay, look for your friends and keep your cool. Sir Gijo, Amber, you hear this cultist say, "These guys are enemies. Go warn the others." What do you do? Sir Gijo, Amber, Phelan doesn't understand what came out of the cultist's mouth.
I'm gonna rush the snap jaw and pull him out of the little door he's coming out from.
Okay, gotcha. Go ahead and roll an athletics check for me.
Am I allowed to help him with that?
Are you proficient with athletics?
I am, yes.
Yeah, go ahead and roll at advantage, Sir Gijo.
I got 15 pretty quick.
Gotcha. Go ahead and
See
roll
if
one
you
more
get
time, see if you get higher. Sweet. So take that 15. Sweet. So just as the cultist finishes speaking, before somebody shuts him up, you, Sir Jijo, are able to move fast enough to kind of catch like the leather tunic on Snapjaw here, before he's able to slither back into that hole, and you manage to yank him upwards. You don't catch any weapons on his body, and instead it's more of like a courier bag of what you see kind of strapped across his body. Okay. But you land him right up here. Right. The other cultists start cursing under their breaths.
Amber, what'd they say?
He was warning, cultists was warning him to tell others that we're coming.
Oh, did they now? I'm gonna kill Bane.
Ooh, how do you do it?
Let me see. Do I have an extra little dagger in my bag?
No, hold on. I'm gonna grab him and have Papa eat him from the feet up. So he's punches.
Alpha can't fit through the door.
Appa cannot fit through the
I'll
door.
drag him out through. I'll drag him out here and fucking feed him to Appa. Like, Appa, num-nums.
Kicking and screaming and whatnot. Like, this cultist starts getting nommed on. You hear just, like, shrieks of terror coming out from the other rooms. As all these doors are very much shut. And commoners are not coming out to investigate what that scream was.
Yeah, probably good.
They're staying inside. Cultist D is near pissing himself, if not already.
Do we make ourselves clear now? Don't fucking lie.
Snapjaw looks at all three of you before, in a raspy tone, begins.
I don't want anything to do with any of them anymore. I'm not a cultist. I just bury their goods with the other lizard folk. Please do not harm me.
Why are you helping them?
He says, go to roll an insight check, Sir Jijo, as he says,
we lizard folk have come under the rule of the mean and terrible bullywugs within our swamp. We're being oppressed and are forced into service, and the bullywugs on these cultists are aligned. We're trapped.
Aww.
Sweet. With that insight of 2, you're not able to make out if you're not able to get a read on him.
Can I try? Can I try to do an insight check to see if he's telling the truth? I mean, I can hear the same thing you can.
Yeah, sure. Yep, certainly can. Go ahead and roll an insight check for me, Amber. A 9. Gotcha. So, you're not able to.
I'm gonna search his bag.
Okay, gotcha. Go and roll an investigation, Sir Jijo. Amber, you're not able to pick up on any, like, obvious hostility. But you can definitely tell that he's very suspicious and nervous. Right? An investigation on 15 there, Sir Jijo, as you pull the courier bag away from Snapjaw here. What you find inside are just like little small trinkets. Like some like tooth bits, probably of like a small animals and things of that nature. Some dried meat, perhaps. But nothing else of significant value here. Go ahead and roll another investigation for me as you kind of put your hand through to try to feel for any hidden compartments.
Yep.
Whatnot. So, and with a 10, as you kind of search the seams and stuff like that, you don't find anything else. Snapjaw looks at you as he says,
That bag there is just where I hold a lot of my food and trinkets. Please take a look at it if you want, just don't harm me. I've got bigger issues out.
Can you what?
Can we have Snapjaw go back into the tunnel and call off the backup? Show that he's not any harm to us?
Gotcha. Are you asking him to call off like backup? Because he was the only one in the tunnel that you guys saw, right?
Yes, but didn't he call for backup?
No,
He
they
was
were gonna
going
have
to,
him
but
call
he
for
got
backup.
No.
Oh,
They
okay.
pulled him out before he could.
Okay, never mind.
I certainly don't wish to help these guys. you guys, we've been under the threat from these bullywugs and cultists for some time now. Bog Luck is the main cultist here in this roadhouse. We've been forced to take their crates and their goods down this very lengthy tunnel for many months now. If you guys are here, does that mean Bog Luck is dead?
Yeah, Bog's dead.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, rejoice, rejoice.
You know, Mr. Lizardman, would you be willing to keep your folk out of the way and like maybe even lend us a hand to tell us where the cultists are? We'll even help you with your
information you seek.
Bullywog problem as well in exchange for you and your kind to just go to safety.
Yes, yeah. Information that you want, I can give you all the information. Castle Nertar is where you want to go. And I'll tell you everything you need to know. Everything. Yeah, yeah.
I'd like to also roll to see if he's lying. He seems enthusiastic and genuinely concerned about his kind, but...
Yeah, go ahead and roll another insight check for me.
Natty.
Sweet, a natural 20 for a 19. So you are watching his mannerisms, watching his speech patterns, and watching his eyes, and you can tell that he's very excited about being able to divulge this information, as if a very heavy load finally got lifted off of his chest, right? He doesn't necessarily, him in particular doesn't necessarily seem to be that much of a fighter, probably based on his build, right? But you can tell that he's probably been through some shit.
That's very unfortunate. I'm gonna ask him, does he like shiny things?
I do like shiny things.
Do you like shiny things that are also sharp?
Well, the cultists, they pay us in steel. They give some of my other lizard folk swords and shields and things of that nature. We still work under the heels of the bullywugs, but we're meant to work together, but I wouldn't say it's a cooperative relationship at all.
That's unfortunate. Well, I have some of these really nice shiny rocks. I know you like to collect trinkets.
Yeah.
Sign of faith. You can have these. And I'll hand him my shards of obsidian.
Oh, he takes them, and you see like his eyes light up, those yellow beady eyes kind of like dilating at the very sight of these cool looking black rocks.
Now, mind you, they're very sharp. They can absolutely do some damage. So if you were to stick these in, say, a club or anything wooden that you can smack someone with, it'll do some pretty good damage. And of course, they're pretty.
Well, if you all are very strong, we wish to have these dragging kneelers away from our swamp. We are all very unhappy about the situation in the mire, and I think that perhaps you could help.
I mean, I'm certainly down too. Gang, what about you?
I have contacts within my race that wish to try to stage a revolt. We have many lizard folks in the castle, along with there's many bullywugs. Many of us are armed, and the alliance is unsteady. But I can guarantee that we can, with your help, you can kill the leaders of that castle, and we can lead a revolt to throw the bullywugs and the cultists out of the swamp for good. I can guide you there if necessary. Here, a show of friendship. Here.
Right. As he like tries to dig through his bag. So Gijo, do you give him back his courier bag?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So he digs through it, and he manages to kind of pull out what looks to be like a little tooth, probably from like an alligator tooth that's strung onto a necklace. As he says, he holds it out, like he holds out three, like each one for you, Sir Gijo, Phelan, and Amber. As he says,
this tooth is from an alligator. That means friendship where we are from. That cultist there, though, No witnesses, yes.
I
Understood.
like you.
I'm gonna come over here and cut his stomach open.
Oh,
Ugh. Blood and guts goes everywhere. You hear like a small chuckle and then a smile on the face of Snapjaw. As he says,
It's about a day's journey throughout the tunnel. I'm the main point of contact from the Roadhouse to our staging area, where the cultists stage all of their goods. Then we take it by canoe to the castle. We can rest in the tunnels. It's very safe, very safe.
But Albert, is he able to come?
you, Sir Jijo, work out that you'd probably have to spend some time to kind of open up enough space within this warehouse in of itself, and kind of open up enough space in that trap door to kind of fit Appa through, right? There's plenty of tools in the area. It'll just take a while if you guys work as a group. Probably about like a day or a day and a half's worth of actual hard labor here.
oh yeah, I don't.
Right?
I wouldn't be able to cast the reduce on Appa just to get him through the door real quick.
I love you, Amber.
I love that. Go ahead and give yourself, if you don't already have a heroic inspiration, go ahead and give yourself it. I think you do though. But if you want to gift it to somebody else that doesn't have a heroic inspiration, you can.
Yeah, she has it.
Okay, does somebody not have a heroic inspiration?
I don't actively have one now.
Okay, did you want to?
You
Okay,
have it.
cool. So she gifts it over to you, Phelan. That was very
Smart.
That's a very smart idea, Amber. Absolutely loved it. Great job. So you're able to shrink Appa to like a medium sized, just as he finishes up his meal here, and he's able to come through. All of these doors.
Why am I so small?
He's very confused.
I mean, it's better than taking a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fucking great. I didn't even think about that. That's fucking awesome. Good job. That's awesome. Fuck yeah. Okay, cool. Because I was like, man, I don't know how they're gonna get Appa through here. Oh my god. I'm glad you guys managed to figure it out. Yay. That was awesome. Okay. So if you guys are ready to depart down this tunnel, you guys can. You'll also be able to take a long rest that will be uninterrupted. Unless there's anything, there's really nothing else here inside the Roadhouse, really. So I'll just like put that out. You guys kind of explored as much as you needed to.
I would like to take an opportunity to ensure that all of the commoners are safe before we dip out and explain to them what's going on.
Okay.
These are all bad guys. We're sorry for scaring them. They can do whatever they want with whatever, make whomever they want their new leader, blah, 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 blah. All I ask is to send a message.
Okay. One of the commoners comes up to you. What message needs to be sent?
Oh, goodness.
To our dread over at the High Road Charter Company? The guy that hired you to come here? You want to send a message over to him?
I don't know if he is trustworthy enough. I want to get a message to Carlon. Where is Carlon staying?
He's in Waterdeep.
He's in Waterdeep?
He's in Waterdeep, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, if they can find Carlon, I do want to send specifically a sealed message and written in a way that he will understand it as to what has gone on.
I love it.
In a way that if somebody else does happen to open it and read it, they're not going to be able to read between the lines and all that jazz.
Gotcha, I love it.
Get him that message, and then down the trapdoor we go.
Okay, and I'm going to say that it's going to be no complications with that because it's very well thought out. All the commoners have been informed of all of the baddies, and Carlin will receive your message. It might just take a couple of days for it to actually to get to him. Okay?
Yeah.
Amber, Sir Jijo, anything you guys wanted to do before you departed down this tunnel with Snapjaw?
I want to get one more meal from Pete.
One more meal from Pete. You actually go upstairs, and you see he's actually packaging like to-go boxes, for you guys on some of his stew.
Take out little white boxes.
Oh, tell him that we took care of his rat problem.
Yeah, I'll let him know. No, he'll be able to sleep.
I'm sure he'll be
peacefully. He's kicking questions just like, what was all that ruckus? I heard screamings. It sounded like my adventuring days.
We took care of the rat problem. We can sleep now.
Oh, well, here's a bunch of very tasty food for you for the next couple of days here, Amber. As he gives you a whole bunch of assortments of different, like, dried meats, soups in nice containers that won't spill. Love it.
You look so, like, pleased with us right now.
It is very entertaining. Okay. Anything else you guys want to close up shop on?
I'm just gonna pull down the cultist and just leave him on the floor.
Hell yeah. You watch as some of the other commoners are starting to clean up the blood and the guts of the other bodies and stuff like that. As you guys can go ahead and take a long rest. Okay. You get back all your HP. Oh, sweet. Actually, you guys level up to level 8. Yay! Sweet. That's right. So go ahead and do your level up now. Do a long rest first, so all of your abilities recharge before you do your level up. Okay.
Wow.
But yeah, you guys make it to you guys get level 8 here. I probably have like 45 minutes more of content here that I think we can get through, especially if the kids are still asleep. If you guys are still good with to keep going, because ideally, I really want to get through our next little section here, which shouldn't take too long, and then I'd like to call it after that because it sets up a really good break for when we can start again come January. Since I can't run any games in December because of my exam. Are you guys good with that? Keep going.
Negative anymore.
I need to use the restroom first.
Okay, same. I gotta use the restroom too. So yeah, you guys go ahead and level up. Once everybody's done leveling up and using the bathroom, you guys let me know and we'll continue. Alrighty, so continuing on. So you guys completed your long rest within this long tunnel. It's pretty dark in here, but I think most of you guys have dark vision. You guys were able to kind of converse with Snapjaw, and you learn a couple of things as he's been kind of chatting your head off. You understand that the Bullywugs and Lizard Folk have had a very extensive feud history, and that recently, within the last 6 months, the Bullywugs were able to kill the leaders of the Lizard Folk and basically take over like their entire settlements. Not necessarily enslavement, but like they're oppressing the Lizard Folk. And the Bullywugs in like a hierarchy in the cult service, they're like over them essentially. The Lizard Folk absolutely hate this. And they absolutely hate the cultists for what they've done to them, but they feel that they're trapped because of their situation and that they don't have any leadership right now. Snapjaw has been slowly trying to convince others that, hey, they have the right to like fucking fight the Bullywugs and to fight against the cultists. But they've just been biding their time because they haven't seen an opportunity until now with you three and Appa.
Right? Tiny Appa.
So where we're gonna open back up to is the second day of your guys' travel. Snapjaw has been still chatting your heads off, and you come upon a nice pool of water. He turns to you and he says,
"Okay, guys, you're gonna have to hold your breath for about a minute. Stay close and swim with me. Are you ready?"
Okay.
Gotcha. Appa looks a little bit fuzzled, as you're not sure if he's able to swim or not. How do you guys encourage Appa to approach this water as a group?
I'm gonna cast Speak to Animal.
Okay. You cast Speak to Animal, and Appa says,
"I can swim."
Water's not good for my feathers. Pooh.
Oh.
Appa's voice sounds deeper than usual.
Anyway, from all of the cultists you have been feeding me.
Okay, so you're well fed.
You gotta go through this. to get to the area we're trying to reach, and we need your help.
I can only get him down to medium size, right?
Yeah, medium size. You can definitely shrink him down. He's more just like afraid of water. I wouldn't say afraid of water. He just doesn't like getting wet. How do you guys convince him to try to get inside this pool? Because you guys are gonna have to like swim down a little bit. I imagine owls don't like water, right?
I mean, birds need to still clean themselves in some capacity.
Okay.
And while he might not like the water because it's deep, you could still clean him up. And it's only for a short while.
You know what? He likes the idea of getting clean. He hasn't had a bath in quite some time here. So he's gonna follow suit.
Has he ever been bathed?
Yeah, Sir Gijo washed him down, I think, a handful of times.
Yeah, usually when we, like,
When he's covered in fucking blood.
Yeah, and we haven't had an opportunity to truly clean him up since our last fight. So this would be a great opportunity to get him all nice and clean.
Love it.
I'm going to encourage Amber to grab onto my collar to make sure that she can get through this easier because she's tiny.
Yeah,
all right.
That is very true. Sweet. You watch as Snapjaw kind of jumps into the water, using his lizard form to sneak on through. Who's following right after? Like, who's right immediately behind him?
I'll go.
I guess me and Phelan.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
Sir Gijo right behind that, and then with a loud hoo-hoo, Appa jumps in last. And you travel for what seems like more than a minute or so. You're having like a hard time holding your breath before eventually you finally see a light above you. And you break surface, puffing for air.
Oh,
That's okay.
that's a
That's
face.
Right. And as Snapjaw is there to break the surface, he kind of musters up, home sweet home. All right. And what you guys do see is that on that northern section of this little plateau, this island here, it's crates upon crates upon crates upon crates, just stacked up material. You see like bits of like trinkets, some gold and stuff like that surrounding them from some of the areas that have been damaged and stuff of that nature. But you definitely know this is a staging area. And further north of that is just kind of like a lines of canoes like along here. Right. Snapjaw turns to you as he says,
This here's where we stage all of the cult's goods. I have to blow a horn, and then a bunch of lizard folk and bullywugs will start coming over to help transport the goods. Now, with you guys in tow, you guys don't look like typical cultists, so I think they might know something's up. But if I give them the word that the time is now, I think we'll be able to slaughter them. Are you guys good with that?
How many of your folk are over there right now?
About 10 of us come at a time to help out, but the same amount of bullywugs. Now, we're a little bit bigger than them, so I think we can take them, but your help will definitely be needed.
If I disguise myself as a cultist, can we convince them to take them as prisoners so we can infiltrate them first instead of going straight into battle?
Well, I mean, that's definitely one way to do it, but we've got a lot of lizard folk there at that castle too. I think we're either at equal numbers or just outnumber them. I think we can take them. They don't deserve mercy.
We did say that we would help with their issues. Frankly, I'm kind of down for a fight. I'm feeling kind of good right now.
Viva la revolution, revolt.
As you see him, like, his tongue kind of, like, stick out a little bit as he says, Viva la revolution. And, kind of his tongue licks his eyeball there. That's what lizards do sometimes. He turns to you and he says,
but sometimes on occasion, there's a big bullywug mage that comes out. His name is Winggut. He's very nasty and very mean. If he's here, if he comes, It's a very bad sign. We're gonna have to move quick, okay? Yes, yes?
Sure.
Yes.
Okay. So you watch Snapjaw. Whoops. You watch Snapjaw begin to head over towards the northern portion over here, to where like a horn's situated here in the center. Where would you guys position yourselves?
I mean, where are all of the?
Like all of the material, all of the crates are like along here. There's a couple of canoes. The horn is right here in front of Snapjaw.
And where's all the bad guys?
He has to blow the horn. I'm just asking you to position yourselves where you think you'll
So
be.
you're saying we can't see them right now? They're all just away. Only thing there is him and his horn right now.
Correct.
Okay, that's the clarity I needed. Fuck it. I'm here to ball. Let's go.
Okay.
I take those guys because
You take
I'm
this.
going to
Where's Appa going?
Appa will be my.
Appa's always at your side.
Yeah, he's my
Let's
creature.
change this up.
Where do you want to be though?
I will hover above Valen since you have Appa.
What?
Okay. And I got my swamp music playing. Yay.
Myself now.
Hey now, you're a rock star.
No. Hey.
Okay. Gotcha.
You turn around and go home.
So give me a second here, guys. As Snapjaw is kind of like preparing the horn in order to kind of blow into it here.
Get out of my swamp.
Get out of my swamp. That's exactly what's gonna happen. That's exactly what's going down there.
If I don't hear all my gooders at school, there's a missed opportunity on so many levels.
Okay, there we go. All right, gotcha. Move you guys back over here. All right, cool. So, Snapjaw goes over to this horn, puts his mouth around it, and blows twice. It's a very loud brrr, brrr, and then silence. You hear like those crickets and things like that, smaller frogs croaking, then they all cease for what seems like a minute or two. Before around the north and the east and the west, like little bubbles start to form on the water. And then a bunch of these creatures kind of jump out from the water and land onto the plateau. And there's a large number of them.
Wow.
Boom.
Oh my.
And there's a mixture of like these almost like nasty looking like frog-like creatures holding spears.
I think my headset just gave out.
Oh no.
Okay. We'll switch.
No, they're both at 100 though.
Okay. So all of these bullywugs and these lizard folk come out. Snapjaw turns to all of you and gives a solid head nod, almost acknowledging or waiting for you guys to give a command, if you so choose.
I didn't hear any of that. My earbud died.
Oh no.
So,
Sorry.
No,
that
no
does
worries.
when you hear command.
Yep,
Oh,
Snapjaw is like eyeing each of you, waiting for you guys to make the decision on whether he shouts for them to attack or whether you guys choose to do something else. The bullywugs are suspicious, but they're not doing anything out of normal. They start like touching some of the crates and things of that nature, not paying you any attention.
I'm gonna give him a very firm and affirmative head nod. Let's go.
Gotcha. Snapjaw
Can I
turns
shoot
in
an
the
arrow?
air.
As I ready my sword and I get ready to smack this fucker.
I just shrug in agreement. Like I'm here to fight, but let's go.
Okay, gotcha. Sweet. As you all prepare your weapons in there and make your swings, and you, Sir Jijo, launch your arrow, connecting with these bullywugs, the lizard folk are at first a little bit confused before Snapjaw rings out. Attack! Now's the time. We have adventurers with us, and we will take the castle for ourselves. The bullywugs' oppression is ended. Right?
With the frog.
As the lizard folks and the bullywugs begin to converge and attack each other, right? Now I'm gonna have everybody roll for initiative here.
Before we roll, can I cast mage armor?
Sure
Maybe
can.
that's too late.
Nope.
Not
you
that I rolled an
can.
emblem.
I
So
cast
you're
Mage Armor.
nice. You're casting it with from your staff, or you casting it with the spell slot?
I'll do it from the staff. I have to do it from inventory, right?
Yep, exactly. You just click on one use, and I just updated your AC, so now it's at 15. Okay, cool. All right, let me change up the
Staff
music
of
here.
Defense, or...
Yep, Staff of Defense.
Should be in your inventory.
Yeah, it is. So do I just do one charge? So take
No. He's
right.
Mhm. Yep. You just do the one charge. And then I already did it, but you can go to your AC and edit it to be to input 13 there. And then the +2 are from your other your other magic items there.
I think, yeah.
Okay, cool. So initiatives for Jijo, you got a 4. That means Appa is gonna have a 4.
No!
Phelan, you rolled 18. Amber got an 11. Okay, these guys rolled theirs. Oh, excuse me. These guys rolled a 10. Bullywug Sage rolled a 4. Okay, gotcha. So as you guys are attacking and felling some of these bullywugs, the commotion begins to draw the attention of creatures, of bubbles and creatures behind you. As what appears from the swamp are a collection of additional bullywugs that look a bit more hardy, some even armored. Right? One of which is carrying a staff that looks pretty menacing here.
I use Mage Hand to take the staff.
Oh, it has to be your turn. Hold on, I gotta add Appa into this. Into my combat encounter. Let me change up some things. But Phelan, you're gonna be first with well, you guys can see the order there at the top of the screen.
Those are frogs.
Quite handy now.
It is very handy. Wait, what the heck? Why didn't it show up? Oh, it's because I didn't save it. Save.
Even like cartoons, she likes skinny people.
And I'll roll the 4.
You seem got interested in like animated movies and all that. Real people catch up with it.
Okay, Bullywug's going. Okay, cool. All right, sweet. Everything's all set right there. I'm good to go. Phelan, it's your go. What are you doing? Also, just case in point, the people you need to focus on are the ones with the actual ACs and stuff like that. Don't worry about the Bullywugs and the lizard folk up there.
I figured, and I don't want to move from this spot if I'm within attack of opportunity range.
No, they're all preoccupied
Nothing?
and whatnot. So don't worry.
Right.
Yeah.
You're 23 feet away from me. That means I can reach you. Smack.
Run over to this Bullywug knight who has
Yeah,
a glaive
pressure on
ready
him.
for you.
Natty. Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Stabby stab. And that's a natty, so that also gives me my stirring. And that extra little bit of damage. Oh, nobody else is technically within 5 feet of him either. Okay, so nothing else takes the extra damage. But he does get the extra 1d6.
Yeah, which was that right there.
And then okay. Oh, precise strike damage too. I did roll that at advantage, right? I did. Okay. Gotta fucking scroll down for it. Precise strike is an extra 8. Beautiful. And now just my flat rolls.
Nice.
15. Ah, shit, that does not hit.
Nope, bounces right off his armor.
That's okay. I'll smack you in the face with a fucking shield then, maybe. No, I won't. Never mind. Okay. Let's see. What are my specials? Nah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm done.
Gotcha, Amber. You watch as Phelan close his distance with one of these knights, landing a good blow, drawing blood. He lets out a vicious croak. It's your go with enemy on deck.
I'm gonna use Mage Hand and take that staff from the
sage right
sage.
here. Okay, gotcha. It's gonna be a contested check. Go ahead and roll your. Just go ahead and roll an Arcana. I'll just do it like that because you might be proficient in it. Yeah, just go ahead and roll an Arcana. That's how I'm gonna rule that. And he's going to try to evade it with a Dex check. Ooh, he rolled shit too.
22. I get the staff.
Yep. So he managed to disarm him from the staff as your mage hand takes it away from him. How much movement speed is in your mage hand here? What's
I agree with my child. 30?
Yep. If it is ever more than 30 feet from you, because. Okay, you can move the hand 30 feet. So you can make it appear right in front of him, grab it, and then move it 30 feet. Where do you want your hand to go? Your mage hand?
Up.
I would just want it to go up, and can I have it go towards me so I can actually hold it? Like, just bring it to me?
Yeah, that's fine. Are you 30 feet up in the air?
I'd say I'm
like you're flying, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because you said she was coming over Phelan.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're able to use your mage hand to fly the staff back over to you, okay?
Cool. I get staff.
Uh-huh.
Then can I use my bonus action to summon my Elman Hound?
You can. Who do you want it to be attached to?
Who's the one who attacked first?
Well, you've got 4 knights, and then the sage is right here. So who do you want it to go on?
Who poses the biggest threat?
Probably the
Or
sage.
do I not know?
Caster.
Okay, I'll have it go towards the stage, and then I just take away 1 for that, right?
I think your hound is 3 sorcery points to summon him up.
Okay, so I'll take away 33.
Bonus actions. Where's that?
Oh yeah, 3 sorcery points.
Yep, it's 3. Okay. Go ahead and roll for its initiative. So go ahead and roll a d20 plus it has +2, so
8.
5.
Oh, 5.
Okay, sweet. D20 plus 2, it's 5. Let me add this. Ooh. 5. Add. Okay, cool. So it's in the initiative order now.
Okay.
And it'll go on its turn.
And before the sage, too. Yay.
Does that end your turn, Amber?
That ends my turn, yeah.
Gotcha. The bullywug's turn over here as one of the knights watches the staff of its sage goes away. It croaks angrily at you. As it is going to choose to make a loud croak of charming to try to charm you, Amber. I need you to make a DC 12 wisdom saving throw. As you're within 30 feet of A. Well, actually, it's going to move a little bit.
Wait. Where's that? $11.
Okay, so you are now charmed by the bully knight A, so you can't attack him, okay, but you can still attack whoever you want. And then you're going to see him use the rest of its movement to jump 30 feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And so he's like right underneath you. So that's his bonus action. He can't croak of charm anymore. How many feet in the air are you?
30.
You're 30 feet in the air right now? Okay, sweet. So it can't reach you with its glaive. Okay, and it was C that took all that damage there. My bad. It's 15 and then 4. And then heal 1. Okay.
How was I supposed to do a saving throw?
Oh, yeah.
'cause that was
Yeah.
supposed to be +1.
Yeah, sorry. It's supposed to be a DC 12 wisdom save +1. So yeah, so now you make it, because if we just add the 1 to the wisdom check, then that's fine. Okay, sweet. So now it's Knight B's turn over here. Who's here? It is going to jump. It's 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Boom, landing all the way over here in front of you, Sir Jijo. It has a glaive. It's going to make 2 glaive attacks against you. Let me put this to public. It is. First attack misses. Second glaive attack comes across for a 19. A 19 would hit. So you, Sir Jijo, take 4 points of slashing damage from this bullywug.
Oh, that was
C is in front of you, Phelan. And it is going to make 2 glaive attacks against you. The first for a 9, which you parry. The second for an 11, which you parry. D over here is going to be in front of Appa. Yeah, he is going to roll right up to Appa and makes 2 attacks. So that's a 17, which would hit, and then that's a 14, which would miss. So Appa is going to take 10 points of slashing damage there as he draws some blood from him. It's now your hound's turn, Amber.
So I still need to summon it, or is it already in front of them?
No, it's already in front. You just you need to roll your 1d20 and then add 5 to it. If you go to your extras tab, you'll actually see the Hound of Ill Omen there with its stats. So it has 1 bite attack, which it's a +5. Fuck yeah, that hits. It latches onto him. Oh, sweet. And it actually has the prone condition too. Because it hits. All right, so it's 1d10 plus 3, not 1d8 as well. 1d10 plus 3. Mm-hmm.
8.
1d10 plus 3, so 8 points of damage. Good damage to the sage there. All right. I think that should end the hound's turn. Sir Jijo, it's your go.
I'm gonna attack the one in front of Appa.
Okay. All right, any bonus actions first?
Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark, gotcha. 23 would hit.
Seven.
Okay, that's D, 7 onto D, plus the 1d6 from the Dragon Wing Bow, and then plus the 1d6 from
It's 1d8. For Colossal.
What are you talking about?
Colossal.
Oh, yeah, go ahead and so you got your Colossal, the 1d6 from Hex, and the 1d6 from your bow.
I think Hex is only for
No, it's on any attack that you hit. That's what the Hunter's Marks that's what the Hunter Marks does. It's 1d6 on every hit.
Okay, that custom is for Colossal.
What? It's hard to hear you.
Am I still needed? No. So that custom roll was for Colossal.
Yep, I got the 1d8s for the Colossal. Got it.
And then Hunter. And then 1.
You're rolling the ones. Okay, that's the Hunter's Mark. And do 1 more d6. This is for the elemental damage.
Oh, okay.
And then 5. Okay, great damage there. That's all in the first attack. Where's your second going?
Same one.
Same one? Send it. Ah, that one goes wide. Misses.
Okay. End turn.
Okay, end your turn. Sweet Appa's go. Go ahead.
Excuse me. 23. Or is the one that's marked?
Yep, 23 hits. Roll for damage. Fuck him up.
Ooh, 15.
15, good damage. Twenty hits.
14.
Nice, he's bloodied right there. That should end Appa's turn. Okay, hell yeah. The sage's turn over here. He's gonna croak. He's just like, that fairy stole my staff. Get her. It's gonna stand up with half its movement speed. It is then going to try to jump with its rest of its 15. So 5, 10, 15. Your hound can make an attack of opportunity here. For you, Amber. So it can't hit with its staff anymore to deal crazy damage, but it can still cast spells. So it's just going to do 1 rate of sickness against you, Amber, flying in the air there. I think it's a hit spell.
No.
Make a ranged attack spell. So he has a +5.
Can I say no?
This is gonna say putrid staff, but it's not a putrid staff. It's just his freaking tip. It has a +5 to hit for his spells, and whatnot.
It says putrid staff.
I know it says putrid staff. I literally just said that. Ray of sickness at second level. So that is 2d8 poison damage, and you have the poison condition until the end of your next turn. Okay, so you, Amber, are going to take 2d8 damage, which is going to be 7 points. 7 points of poison damage, okay? And then that's going to end its turn. Now, Phelan, it's your go.
I was able to make the opportunity attack from my hound.
Yep, sure can. Yep, go ahead and make it since you didn't do it before.
Is it D?
Yeah, it's just the 1d20 plus 5. Nice, that hits.
Hell yeah.
And then 1d10?
Yeah, and then 1d10. So actually, as he tries to leave and jump, actually, so he's gonna stay put because he would just go prone again. So yeah, so it's 1d10 plus what was it? Jesus.
2, I think.
1d10 plus 3. Sweet, so 9 points of damage. Good damage. As the hound manages to latch onto his frog leg there. Okay, now Phelan, it's your go.
Beautiful. All right, I'm gonna start with my bonus action. Start with my Giant's Might.
Okay.
I'm gonna move in between these two, staying within C's range. And I'm gonna smack the sage. I strike.
Nice, 20. So that activates the 5 points of extra. Is it within 5 feet within of yourself or the enemy?
Within the
of the target. 5 feet of the target. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
That's where all the spice is.
Rolled that one, and that was with
9.
Giant's Might, which maxed out the damage, and the dragon weapon damage, which
is
oh,
1.
damn, that was sad. He is also sapped, so he has disadvantage on his next attack
Okay.
until the start of my next turn. Oh, and precise strike damage. 1d8.
And he's hurt really bad.
Is he dead yet?
He's not dead. He's really hurt. Does that end your turn?
No, I still have a whole nother attack.
Okay.
That was literally all one attack. Oh, damn. I wish I had that feat to turn 19s into 20s. All right. So that's a 27.
He croaks. No.
Is he dead now?
He's not.
Still? My God, dude. Field bash.
Wait, you don't have your bonus action. You did your
Oh,
Giant's
okay,
Might.
you're right. I used it. Okay.
But you have your 1d6 on your elemental damage, the lightning damage there. Is that's on every hit, the 1d6 from that.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's whenever you deal damage to it. But that 3 points would actually get him. How does Phelan take out the mean bullywug sage?
I just kill him. I don't have anything special for him.
Sweet.
I
You
just want him dead.
split his head open, and the hound just kind of like jumps inside its body as it disappears, as its target's now dead. You moving anywhere else?
I mean, I still have movement, so I will just swing around here now.
Okay, perfect. Sweet. Amber, it's your go. You're poisoned right now, so your attacks just have disadvantage. Your hit attacks. What do you want to do?
Well, it doesn't wear off since he's dead.
It does not. It ends. It'll end at the end of your turn.
If I use identify with the staff and learn what it does, am I able to use it within this fight, or do I just know? I just know what how it works.
I'm gonna say, just for simplicity's sakes, as soon as this bullywug dies, it loses its magical property. Just because I don't have a magic item prepared for you on that aspect, okay? But I've got other items situated. All right. So.
Use it when that strategy
Oh, I gotcha. I will refresh it.
Struggle in the jungle.
Let's go with that.
Okay.
No, I have to restart the string.
No.
Yeah.
And since the staff is no longer worth anything, am I still under the charm spell of the
was from
night?
Oh no, the charm failed previously because you had a +1 to your wisdom, right? So you would have passed the save. So you're good. You're not charmed. You're just poisoned right now. So to hit, like, your fire bolts would just be at disadvantage, but anything that requires a save would be at normal.
I'll try to ice storm.
Ice storm, sweet. Where do you want to position it?
I'm gonna position it between what is that one in the purple in front of
I'll make a
B and no, that child.
Okay, there you go. So it is a 20-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder. Okay, cool. So you can position that spear where you want. Maybe right here. You would spare your teammates.
Yeah, I'll spare my teammates.
Okay, gotcha. So these guys have to make dex saves.
15.
DC 15. So I'm gonna roll for Knight D first. So Knight D rolls a 14, so he fails, and then Knight B rolls a 17, so he passes. So he's gonna take half damage. Go ahead and roll your damage for me. It's gonna be 2 parts.
Nice.
Sweet, and then plus 46. So this one might have to be a custom roll, all right? A custom roll for 46.
How do you make a custom roll?
Use the little dice thing on the left side of the phone. And then you just hit the D4 or D6 4 times.
Oh, okay. Well, I did one accidental, so 3 more.
Okay, yeah, then 3 more.
You wanna? My child took the thing off, the map off.
Nice. So a total of 23 points of damage. Oops. 23 points of damage to D. Ooh, that kills him too. Sweet.
Yeah.
That kills him, and then B takes half of that, so 11 points there. Okay, cool. Sweet. So as your ice storm comes down, these shards of ice completely shred the bullywug in front of Appa there, while the other knight within it's able to withstand it. Anything else that you're doing?
You're fighting a baby.
I put paralyzed old person on my 1-year-old son.
Okay, it's the bullywug's turns. As is A still alive? Yeah, A is just below. Okay, so A is gonna use its legs to get down, and then with a standing leap, is gonna jump up with its frog legs to try to hit you twice with the glaive, Amber. The first is going to miss for an 8 as you put up your feet, and the second for a 14 as you put up your feet again as it misses. Bullywug B was right here. The ice storm is difficult terrain, so it's just going to leap right behind you, Sir Gijo, and try to make 2 glaive attacks against you as he says, "We will croak, get revenge," for a natural 20 and then for an 11.
I'm gonna make him re-roll that nat 20.
Okay, sweet. Using
My
your rune.
shield.
That's a 14.
What?
A 14 would miss.
Well, thank you.
Yep.
Right? So
You're
just
very
as
welcome.
you, Sir Gijo, the bullywug jumps behind you about to slash into your bike, a shield appears right in front of that glaive thanks to Phelan. C over here is looking at you, Phelan, and it's going to make 2 glaive attacks against you. He's just like, "I will have your head, drow, croak." This at 23 would find his way past your guard for a total of 10 points of slashing damage. And then you're going to see it jump into the water. It can do an attack of opportunity. But it is now, hold on, just like 5, 10, 15, 20. Damn, okay, very well.
Damn, I'm rolling good tonight for once.
It's 15 points plus the Giant's Might, which is critted, plus the
Plus the Giant's Might.
remember
plus
that
the
that
weapon.
crits, so it's 2d6 for the Giant's Might and then 2d6. So I'm gonna take that that's the Giant's Might total 7.
Okay, and then
Roll
I'll just roll
2d6
another
for the
crit for
elemental
that.
damage.
So another 9.
So that's a 9.
4 hours.
Sweet.
Easy,
And then 5 points from the slumbering thing. All right, it's hurt bad, but he's now like underwater.
Little bitch.
Okay, that ends his turn. D is dead.
Yep.
Oop. So it's Sir Gijo's go.
I'm gonna. Can I hit C or no? Because it's underwater.
No, you can hit him. Your attacks will just have a disadvantage.
All right. Well, fuck C. I'm going after D.
Okay.
Oh no, he has Hunter's Mark now. That's better than dice.
Okay.
D. 3.
25 for the short sword. That hits, and you have advantage on your next attack against him because of the Vex property. 8 points. So that's 1 from the Hunter's Mark. Nice. Let's go fuck him up. Fuck him up.
To light 'em up, up.
4.
Nice. 24.
9.
9. And your Hunter's Mark. And then remember to
Are you doing that one?
No, you remember your Hunter's Mark activates every time you hit. It's just your Colossus Slayer activates 1 time on your turn. Okay, you can roll your
Another one.
Colossus. Mm-hmm.
Colossus was at 1 to 8.
Yep, 1d8. It should be a part of your actions there to make it easy to roll. Okay, but that's 6 points there. All right, well, he's bloodied.
Alright. And then I'm gonna have Oppo run up on him.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
For that miss.
That one misses.
That one hits.
That one hits. Meets it, beats it.
No, I told you to put him on the couch because he's rushing up the computer.
17. It is fucked up there. It's barely hanging on as Appa manages to tear off, almost tears off one of its arms. This guy's bleeding profusely. You think he's gonna bolt. You Phelan, it's your go as the echoes of battle from those bullywugs and those lizard folks die. You hear crying. Bullywugs are on the floor. A couple of the lizard folk looks really hurt and injured. It's your go with Amber on deck.
Dodge.
Charges other bullywugs
Stab.
there.
Stab again.
Nice. Nice. Good fucking hits.
Slash.
Let's go.
Slash.
11,
Giant's Might.
9.
Is he dead yet?
I'm gonna actually have you change that to an elemental thing because it keeps throwing me off. Also, roll one more d6. Because
Elemental thing?
yeah, Yeah, instead of doing the 1d6 for the giant smite, because it just comes up as giant smites, I really do want like a separate d6 for your elemental damage.
A dragon weapon thing.
Yeah, I really do want that. All right, cool. So that's 2.
Wait, are you considering it like a 20 or higher as well for the thing, or just straight 20?
No, on a 20.
Okay. Cool. That's what I thought. He is now sapped as well, so disadvantage on his next attack.
Okay.
That was, let's see, 1 sword swing, 2 sword swing, giant smite, dragon weapon. But only on hit. Okay, yeah. So I need 1 more dragon weapon.
Yeah, 1 more.
Smite
Okay, gotcha.
1,
And then that should be that.
Does that kill him?
Nope. He's bloodied. He's bloodied though.
Oh, never mind.
Sweet. I want to miss this. Cool. Amber, it's your go there as Phelan is coming to assist you.
Okay, and the one that's right underneath me has taken a lot of damage.
He is. He's bloodied.
He's bloodied.
Yeah, so he's lost about half his HP.
I'm going to just use a good old fireball right above him.
Firebolt? Go ahead and make your attack.
17.
17. Oh, just narrowly misses. Hate to see it.
We do hate to see it, mister.
Okay, any bonus actions? All right, I think that's probably it.
Yeah, I think it's done there.
Okay, gotcha. The bullywug here, after dodging your firebolts but getting sapped by Phelan, is going to look up at you, Amber, angry that you still have the staff. He croaks, "I'll get you." He's going to attack at disadvantage at you, Amber. He's going to jump up. Phelan, you can do an attack of opportunity if you so choose. So that's a 21 at disadvantage there. He's going to attack again, trying to get you, Amber, at disadvantage for a 10. So one of them hits. As you, Amber, take 11 points of damage.
No, that didn't.
Right.
Anyway.
That ends its turn.
24 on the attack opportunity.
Go ahead and roll your damage. Be here, 13. Nice. Good damage there. He's barely hanging on as he comes down, and you get a good gash against his back. Bullywug B here is going...
Sap?
Read it. I'm not sure. Bullywug B here is going to try to grapple you, Sir Jijo. I need you to make a DC 13 strength or dexterity saving throw to avoid getting grappled.
Strength or dexterity.
DC 13 dexterity or strength saving throw to avoid being grappled. Sweet. No. So you're grappled by this bullywug knight, who's then going to leap 30 feet into the water, or rather 10 feet in, and then 20 feet down, bringing you with it. Or actually 15 feet. So you're about 10 feet underwater right now. Appa can make 1 attack of opportunity because he left the reach. But you, Sir Jijo, are now 10 feet underwater with this. That hits.
24.
Roll for damage. He's really hurt right now. Appa can kill him if he does enough damage.
21.
Yes.
Fuck yeah. How does Appa do this as this bullywug kind of latches onto you, about to just throw you into the water with itself?
He puts him in half midair.
Oh, love it. Nice. So he falls over dead. Boop. And then C is still up right here. He's got half movement speed. So is it 5, 10, 15? Swimming under the ice cold water here. He's gonna pop up its head. You're within 10 feet, so it's gonna try to take 2 glaive attacks at you, trying to swipe your feet. Sir Jijo, first for a 23, the second for a 12, which
Reroll
misses.
23.
Okay.
Oh wait, let me make sure. Yes, it's a reaction. Okay.
Yep. All right, reroll the 23. That misses, right? So
No
once
damage.
again, you're about to get clipped in like the Achilles heel, but another runic shield appears right behind you, blocking it. D is still... D is dead.
Right? Oh yeah, he's well within range. It's a
Yeah,
60
D
foot
is
range.
dead. Okay.
He's dead as fuck.
So then it's Sir Jijo, it's your go. That bullywug is... His head is like above water right now, so there's no disadvantage on him because he's not submerged.
I'm gonna let Appa go first.
Appa unfortunately is after you. Yeah.
Okay.
He croaks. He's like, "I'll get you, damn it! You killed my
He's
friends."
gonna be, what's it called? Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's mark onto him. Okay.
I can just transfer it, right? That's like, as soon as the other one does.
Yep. You use your bonus action to transfer it.
That's it.
Nice. Meets it. Beats it.
Everybody's dinosaurs.
That's it.
Nice. And make sure to roll all your extra damages.
6. Hold on. One more.
Oh, nice. Good shit. How do you do it? How do you do it?
Just headshot.
Headshot, boom, and its dead body starts floating up in the water. You moving? No, that's actually only one attack. You still have your other.
Yeah, I'm gonna move my just.
Oh, sorry. So you already used your bonus action for that turn, so it has to. Yep, exactly.
Alright, hold on. I'm just gonna lob an arrow down. The other one there. Well,
Misses, but it's Appa's go now.
Appa is 5, 10, 15, 20, 14. Right here.
Okay.
15.
Nice. Well, how Appa's probably gonna end this? 13 points. Ooh, barely hanging on here.
No, why not?
Okay, that ends Appa's go.
He has 2, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, he has 2. My bad.
Wait, no.
Yeah, that's 18. Sweet. And how does Appa end the fight?
No. You just eat them.
He just eats them whole.
He likes broccoli.
Okay, fuck yeah. Appa gobbles up this last bullywug here, just as the last spear of the lizardman retracts back from the abdominal of one of these the bullywugs here. Snapjaw, kind of on all fours, comes back up, teary-eyed and happy, as he says,
6 months of oppression. Our vengeance is had. Yeah, victory. Yes, victory. He begins
clicking his tongue happily. He turns to you all, as he says,
"Me and my family will follow you all to the ends of the earth. To Castle Naitar we go. Yes. Revolt we will."
No save, no AoE.
okay, how do you guys close out this session here? As you guys have finished slaughtering the bullywugs, you literally just got a level. Snapjaw comes over and licks you across the face with his super long tongue in enjoyment and happiness, Sir Gijo.
I know somebody's gonna go loot dead bodies.
Oh shit, actually, hold on. Talking about loot, hold on. You guys did get a little extra stuff from this.
Do I gotta keep the staff or is it useless?
It's gonna be, you know what? As the last of the bullywug's power kind of fades out of the staff, it slowly unfurls for 2 spell scrolls that actually come out. and what you get is this right here. When you do enter in your spell scrolls, you just have to change the name to like 4th level spell scroll arcane eye. Just like copy and paste it if you want. It's like the easiest way to do the spell scrolls when you are making it. But those items are inside the Discord chat for Tyranny of the Dragons now. So Sir Gijo, you're gonna get a Cloak of Elven Kind, which is great. Amber, you're gonna get a 4th level spell scroll, Arcane Eye, and a spellship cantrip True Strike. Both 2 good spells. Arcane Eye is gonna be absolutely amazing for spying. Then you, Phelan, are gonna get 2 potions, 1 potion of healing and a potion of growth there, and 20 gold each. Okay. And I am going to call it there, because it's the perfect time to stop the session.
Add to consumables and 20